Lord have mercy.
But her car
First
drives
of all-
smooth. Her car's nice.
I don't think her car's smooth. I really don't think
Casey's car's smoother than
I
yours.
really do not like Casey's car. I don't like it.
The reason why you don't like my car is because you can't drive.
I can't drive.
Let's
I'm
start
a
there.
sensational
Because
driver.
my
my
car, anybody that's been in my car knows that my car is one of the easiest cars to drive.
I just
My
don't
car
like
is
it.
literally a
Look,
go-kart.
I really can't
It's
stand it.
smooth, it's slick, it's sexy.
I really can't stand it.
Is it
at
because
all.
the steering wheel is like
Yeah,
really,
it's
like,
just all
like
over the
butter.
gap.
it's
It's like
liberty, yes, like
it
but
just
that's how you like it. Don't you like it
sliding.
smooth? You want to suffer. You
You're
like
driving.
compression.
You need to feel like you're driving, right?
Jesus
Drive my
Christ.
smart then.
When you drive Tobi's car, yeah, it's like this. The thing about your car, yeah, your car isn't necessarily like smooth
Mine does
like
360
mine.
by
it's-
itself.
yeah,
But
that's
like,
the
if you
thing.
touch it like this, the car's
Oh,
in Birmingham.
yeah, that's the
Blink, the car's gone. Car's out of here. You blink, it's off. It's gone. Yeah,
Anyway,
it's
let's
gone.
start this
Lord
episode.
have
'cause
mercy.
Yes,
I've had enough
please.
of people cussing smart cars, but all of you are paying premium petrol.
Oh, serious
I'm not
premium.
paying.
How much is your
You're
petrol?
paying the same amount
I'm
of
not.
petrol as I am.
No, don't lie.
No, it's the same price, just that you
All right,
possible
then.
to fill.
I'm
I
not
guess.
paying premium.
Yeah, and
What?
I'm just trying to say the amount that you're paying.
How much does
compared
it cost to fill your tank though? For real?
I haven't
Me.
done it before.
to Faith.
I beat Dennis
In this current climate
No.
or ever?
ever. I've never
never
got.
filled
I've
your
never.
tank?
But
You've
I've
never
never.
let it click?
I've never
That's
gone
not
down. No, I've let it click, but I've never locked my.
Got down to zero to
Yes,
no.
exactly.
That's not good, you know
Got
that.
it.
What do you mean?
Because
I should let it go down to zero,
d-
so I could
no,
just
no,
be
no,
stranded
no.
on
You need to
M25.
be able to gauge.
No.
Do you know
but-
where
no.
we live?
What I'm trying to say is that you need to allow your car at one point to hit the thing to cleanse the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Because-
Serious?
Yeah.
I'll wait till the MOT
Because
or the servicing or
no,
whatever
because
they
they
do.
don't do anything.
They don't
Then
clean
they
out
flush
your.
the flush.
That's
No, they
oil. They don't do that for petrol.
Do you know that?
Lads.
Do you know when someone gets a kidney stone?
Yeah.
That's what your car will have.
Not a kidney stone.
Maybe that's why the speaker's not working properly. It's just doing drain me.
Drain me. I need drain.
Did you call the car Betsy?
Was it
Do
Betsy?
you
Kate-
not remember the name? That
I
he
don't
used to call
know
the
because I
car?
don't listen to when this guy's talking about his car like this.
Oh
like, good
man, I need to
It
try
was.
to remember.
I think for some reason I got Bertha in my head, but it's not
Bertha,
Bertha.
it's
a Bertha.
Bertha.
No,
it's
you're just
Bertha.
gonna go anything that
No,
sounds
it's
with a B.
Bertha. It's Bertha. It's
Bertha.
definitely
This-
Bertha.
she said
Bertha.
Benson.
No,
Big
it's
Bertha.
definitely Bertha. And I was saying you might as well call it Gertrude because it's such an old name. That's what I said.
Big
Anyway, let's shout out to all the Berthas and Gertrudes. out there, man. Shout out to you,
and,
man.
and
Big
cleanse your
shouts.
petrol if you don't want it to have
No, but how much does it cost to fill yours?
like £35, £37.
£37. Okay.
Mm.
I dare not find
Mine,
out.
when it gets to half tank, I'm filling it up with about £40.
Yeah.
So
It's
what?
mad.
What?
What's your engine size?
One litre.
You get.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
mad.
that's definitely big Bertha.
It's crazy dark.
Mine's at 0.9.
It's
No,
crazy.
mine's 1 litre as well.
It's crazy dark.
And it costs about. There was one time from 0 and I tried to fill it. I got to 65 and it was still taking petrol, so I said enough. I didn't even care. I didn't even care what time it was.
I don't want to hear the click.
Yeah, I
I don't want to hear the click.
Because it's clear that you're greedy, so that's fine.
That's the only thing I love about my car. That's the only thing I love about it.
Yeah, it's sweet. It
But
is.
when mine gets to the 4x4,
You want to be 4x4 in this?
Not in this climate, man. I'm
No,
not
no.
in this climate.
no.
People are crying.
I'm
No.
actually very afraid
No.
of buying a new car.
Oh,
I
my days.
want to do it in this climate because I know I'm ready for every storm.
Come on.
Amen.
Yeah,
Amen. Yeah. God provide.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
He has no choice but to. I'm not trying
Don't
to.
threaten Jesus.
I'm sorry, you can't friend Jesus.
No.
He ain't got no choice.
No. It's not threatening. No,
I ain't
you know
got
what?
a
It's not
choice. What are you
threatening.
saying?
No, you know it's not threatening. You know when people say, "Okay, cool," when you like do the right thing and you pay your tithe and stuff, and they're like, you have the ability to ask God, like, God, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah, but
you must do this.
Yeah, but
now.
it's still by His grace.
Oh yeah, by His grace, but God.
Because if you don't do this,
He's saying that.
It's not gonna be good for you.
Say please. He
Yeah,
said, say
you know what I
please.
mean?
Please don't say
I'm
please.
gonna say pretty please
yeah,
because
pretty please.
I want that far by far.
Thank you. Let's begin today's episode.
Yes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 102. That doesn't even sound right. 102.
102.
102
102.
of hype and then some. We are back in the building. Not the same building as last week. We will be back there next.
Yeah.
You know what?
next
I
time.
don't even mind this room. You know,
I liked this. To be fair,
I like this room.
that room, it took away all my discipline. I was lounging like,
Yeah.
like
She was basically doing it.
I
She
was
did
literally
this.
like this the whole episode. So maybe I need this. Maybe I need the structure. I don't know.
No, I like this room because that room is a bit too spacious. Like
It's
It's a
very
lot.
roomy.
It is
there's
a lot.
too much air.
Yeah,
So
I
should we
feel-
save that for guests then? As
Yeah.
I think we need the round table
Yeah.
or
Okay.
square
All
table.
right. Okay.
Rectangle.
Okay.
Rectangle.
Round table. It's crazy.
Ah,
All right
shapes
then.
is- Shapes is not my forte.
Yeah, it shows.
Oh, yeah.
Let's begin.
Wow. Not shaves. Not shaves. What is this? What is this shape? It's a triangle.
It's a triangle.
Equilateral triangle.
Look at this guy.
See 'em? Let's get into our introductions. I'm Kesi, aka Case Boogie in the
gosh.
cut. What it do?
Yeah, it's Mr. Three, but Shamity, if you damn well nasty.
And it's Mr. MBT, the one and only.
Right, let's get straight into it. Actually, no, wait. Before we get into tables trainers, obviously a big.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Huh?
What?
Shout out to the people.
All right then. Before we get into table trainers, a big supporter shout out. All right.
Sir.
Big shout out to everyone that has been tuning in so far as we have progressed into Happen Then Some. We do have more content out for you coming soon, coming real soon. So if you're not subscribed to us on YouTube, please get onto that, okay? We are officially Happen Then Some on all socials, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all that shit, and TikTok soon come. But
There you go.
Legally.
Soon to be.
all right then.
Oh yeah.
Let's
Trust
talk
me.
about it.
There's no big games.
But let's not talk about it right now.
Too soon, yeah.
Soon. Now, I think that's a nice segue to our table trainers.
Trainers tables.
Thank you very much. If I didn't say, please subscribe to the YouTube at Happen Then Some and look out for the content coming soon.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's get straight into these creps in front of us. If you are listening, it will do you well
Yes.
to come on down to YouTube Town where you can see these trainers in a what?
In our real life.
Gorgeous.
Don't
if you
think
are here,
that because we have changed our name, it's gonna change. You know where you're supposed to be.
yes, sir.
At the YouTube.
At the YouTube.
At the YouTube.
At the YouTube.
Yeah, at the YouTube.
At the YouTube.
At the YouTube. Make sure you subscribe.
I didn't know it was a username.
Yeah, you got a bit.
No, what he said after that. Make sure subscribe.
It's to the YouTube.
No, at the YouTube.
At the YouTube.
You know
At
what you sound
the
like? You
YouTube.
know on Ben TV when you see the adverts. And the thing is, Nigeria are trying when they're adverts, but the adverts will always be fresh.
Yeah, well, like the soap ones or like the cool.
All of them.
Yeah, they got
All of them. And the guy is trying to speak Queen's English.
Oh,
They got a style.
It's time for you to make a call with our call card. All right, guys, let's get into table trainers.
have
If you
mercy.
are here on the YouTube,
Yes.
at the YouTube,
At
you
the
will
YouTube.
already see that we do have a little bit of a theme going.
Yep.
I think it's a little bit obvious by brand, but we're going to take it one step further, okay? So let's just get straight into it. To the right of us, we have the New Balance and Salehi Bembri. Steady on, Tobi. This is the Water Be the Guide. What model is this? 2002R
Yeah.
or 2002R.
Yeah.
However, this is a gorgeous pair. It is the second version of this pack, I guess. The first one was Peace Be the Journey.
Yep.
And the second one is Water Be the Guide. One is clearly a lot more expensive than the other.
Oh, by a good £1,000.
How much is Peace Be the Journey now?
Yeah, like about 1.2.
Fuck.
I was checking it. Yeah, I checked it yesterday.
Fuck.
Trying to just wishful thinking.
But this is still a very gorgeous pair. Won this
It
one
is.
from N Clothing. Shout out to N Clothing for my first
Shout out to
W.
you.
Cool. Let's just move straight on. To the left of us, we have this is the New Balance and $1 million. What model is this? Five?
It's a bamba. It should be on the, what's it called?
Huh? 1300. This is the 1300. This was, if you guys remember from our DBTH days, Michael and Toby bought this on a pre-order. Took 17,000 years to get here, and then they paid £17,000 to get it out of customs.
Then I sold that shit and lost money.
Yes, everybody has to take an L every now and again.
Just the way the game goes.
Toby refused and said, "I'm gonna hold on tight to this."
No, but it actually looks nice on you. So.
Do you enjoy them?
I wore them 2 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, you wore it
Do
to
you
work, innit?
enjoy them though?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Toby loves his trainers.
Fair enough. It's giving Wimbledon. Let's move on. Okay, on the pedestal today. It's only
Yeah, because it only
right.
gets special treatment.
No, it's
for special shit.
It's only right. It's actually only right. This is the New Balance and Jown 990 V3.
Tabamba.
Beautiful pair. We all tried for Michael when this came out because he said to us the minute he saw the picture, do whatever you can. Do whatever you physically can to get this in a 10 and a half.
You tried for Michael.
I did, yeah, absolutely.
Toby didn't.
I tried for myself.
Of course you did. And that's why you lost.
I love
We all did.
See there?
we all.
But don't worry.
I won't cost.
Don't worry.
I got it.
It's
Because I
fine.
cost money.
I can't lie. This is a really, really banging pair.
It's
Look,
a beautiful shit.
Every time,
Great pair.
Lord
every
have
time
mercy.
New Balance, release a train, I'm like, they couldn't do any better. They go in there again.
Do you think this is the best
Yes.
New Balance? Do you?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, 1,000 times yes. Do you think that this is the best New Balance collab that we've seen?
Yeah.
Do you think this is better than the first New Balance and Jones?
Yeah.
Are you smart?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Nah,
Yeah, this is a good.
The
pair.
first one is a good grey though.
That
grey one.
Was a solid
Okay, wait.
grey.
The grey you had.
No, not the one I had.
The grey one
version
of
of this.
The grey one of this, yeah, is nice.
I was talking about the grey one.
Okay,
The grey I
grey
had
one
is
was
beautiful.
nice.
The grey
How
I had
much did you
is
sell it
beautiful.
for again?
800.
600.
It was 800.
Was it 800?
800 pound. I remember.
don't
And
remember.
how much is it now?
That money just went.
Like 1 point something.
Didn't I see the green ones up for 5?
No,
Yeah.
the green ones are up. No, and some.
No,
some
I saw
point-
the grey ones for 16.
Grey- Yes, the grey one's 16.
Moment of silence
That's mortgage
Please.
money
for
there.
the money lost.
Lord have
Yeah,
mercy.
You could have never known. But anyway,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
this pair is really stunning.
This is the best. This is
It's
the
a
best
great
colorway they've
green.
done.
Yeah.
It's a really lovely green. I love the use of the sail. You know,
Cool.
everyone likes to use a sail lace,
Yeah,
but this
man.
is actually
It's cold.
applicable.
Very
Like,
cold.
it actually
Stunning.
makes a lot of sense. This is
I
a
mean,
gorgeous shoe.
I feel like you just got to give it up to John, to be honest, because John
Yeah,
shoes
man.
is stupid, as you can see.
All right.
Damn, still.
How is your leather treating you? Because you guys
It's actually
know
not bad.
already
You can
that
see
mine is
it's not insanely creased, but I haven't worn it.
I like the
that many times.
socks.
Thank you.
The socks are
Yeah.
nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hem.
Yeah. Hem. What?
Don't
The
worry.
brand.
Don't worry, we'll talk about it later.
Oh, lovely. Anyway,
Oh, hemmed.
Dude.
no, but it's hem. It's not hemmed. It's hem.
The same thing that.
Yeah, we know what we're talking about, but the
And that's how
term
you
is-
pronounce it, hem.
It's hem.
So what's the D doing there?
Silent.
It's just there. Pronounce it awesome.
Silent D's. Silent D's.
It's like Javier.
We'll talk about
it's like
it offline.
Javier. Silent J.
Yeah, but that's at the big, and it's not. First of all, it's not silent. It's how it's pronounced.
Oh, silent.
Yeah, J's are pronounced as H in Espanol. So what are you saying?
Well, not in England.
Well, it just the word's actually the
my
word's actually German,
God.
so it's M.
Hem.
M.
M.
German.
But yeah, no, you know, funny enough,
This isn't good enough.
we'll talk about it outside the podcast. But I was thinking about it today.
Yeah,
we need to
don't
grow
worry.
up.
Yeah, we do.
But anyway, all I want to say, this is my trainer. This is a lovely trainer.
This is my shoe.
This is
Yes.
yeah. No, I have to make it
I
clear.
love my shoe.
Yeah. No.
This is my best friend. I love this shoe.
I don't think you understand.
I love my baby. Yep. I love my boy.
No, for real. No, big up Collect because this shoe,
Yeah.
I bought it cheaper than it was on StockX.
Yeah. So how much you pay for it? Retail. Wait.
I paid
Retail.
like one
Retail
360.
250.
1,360. Please. What's the retail price? What did you pay for
250, 250.
1 360. Only 1 360.
Number. This
Not multiple, just 1 360.
No, excitement got caught. It's the excitement.
Why 1 360?
I don't know. Because she stopped me mid speech, and then I just had to throw a
So
number
what
in
were
there.
you gonna do with the 1?
I had to leave it there because she got me.
I can't delete it now. Too.
No, I can't. So that's why I had to say 60, but it's 360. So
What?
360.
Was it because you were trying to say how much over retail you spent?
Yes.
Okay.
But she caught me off guard. It just threw me off, and then I had to say all the numbers.
All right.
Oh, my days.
So
That's
you
wild.
paid 360.
And the train is 250.
That's all right, man.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's all right. It really is. It's
Yeah,
a
no,
beautiful pair, so it's well
Because
deserved.
I feel like it's around about 500, 600 now.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Really?
I was looking for my
Nice.
size recently. Someone trying to sell it for 500.
Nice.
I'm not gonna sell these. I'm not.
Don't,
No.
don't.
I want to
definitely don't.
double up on them though, but I don't know if I can.
You better
But,
do that quick.
This is the best train in my collection.
Yeah, I
heard
think
that. I
so.
feel that.
Yeah, I think so too. I agree.
Yeah, following after that is the Louis Vuitton.
I checked the price. What is the US size of this?
M11.
So right now it's 466.
Really?
Price
Yeah,
going
yeah,
up, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
Price is
man.
going
I
up.
like that, innit?
Yeah, I
like that, ain't it? Good penis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Toby,
man.
your size is 585.
Invest me.
Yeah, they like to do that. They like to play games.
My size is 490. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. I think that brings us to the end of a very gorgeous New
Yeah.
Balance collab. Table trainers.
Trainers, tables. Watcha! Another thing I want to say. It's so sad because we've spoken about this before and we said that the journey for New Balance has just begun. Like, it's mad. And we said it. This
Yeah.
is what's happening.
We
Yeah,
announced at the top of last year, right?
we did.
Yo, they've
Last
been
year, I
doing
think
a
it
madness
was
ever since.
before last year.
No, I mean
Top
that's
of
when
last year
we
is in
said
the beginning of 2021.
what we were
Okay.
looking to, what we thought was going to be big that year.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe the tail end of 2020.
It was
I think you're
2020 that
I
we
think
said it.
Tail end of 2020 because we were predicting what was going to be big
Yeah.
last
Yeah.
year. Yeah, you're right.
And they're doing a madness.
They
Beautiful
are.
to see.
They are.
But
I
Nah,
Do you
cool.
remember in school and they used to be called Encrep?
Yeah.
And crepe.
I remember before they came big during
they were
college
popular.
time, sixth form times.
Yeah.
I never knew what this was.
Yeah.
I used to own New Balance. I can't remember what the number was, like 7. You know, one of the ugly ones from back in the day. Yeah. Everyone used to call them N crepe.
Yeah, it was that.
I understand
that shoe.
because
Yeah, the N. It just looked like
it
a
was like,
shoe.
why you wear the shoe
this
with N?
crepe.
Like,
Yeah.
Mad.
Now look at us.
Innit? That's it. Now look,
Our time's
suck-
up.
suck us for the
Raffling and
shoes.
begging offspring to get a
for
single
this N
PM.
crepe.
Well, not for this one.
No, sir.
Anyway, so every single week we come with the latest news regarding music,
Every 2
fashion.
weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks we come with the latest news regarding music, fashion, what's popular in the culture, and sneakers.
Then some.
I love that.
Thank you.
I have to, and I have to change it now.
There you go.
That's okay.
It's going to take some time. So, anyway, first thing on the
my
list
God.
is Apple wants to make owning iPhones just like subscribing for an app.
Apple are the biggest psychopaths I've ever seen in my life.
The
These-
psychopath, but it's gonna work.
of course, it's gonna work.
They're gonna get away with it again.
What is
If it wasn't for these meddling kids.
Yeah.
Man, I'm
What-
telling you.
Flip it heck.
What is so mad is that owning an iPhone is going to be like having a credit card.
Oh,
In what sense?
That you buy it and then you're stuck to a contract and then you have to pay money. every so
Okay,
often.
got you.
you know
Yeah.
what? Yeah, this whole idea is genius. It's
It is.
absolutely insane.
It is.
It's one of the smartest ideas I've heard in a long time in terms of like profit making and trying to build your business. Because really and truly, yeah, when you really deep it, Apple has not been doing anything significant for a couple of years. For me personally,
At least 10 years.
yeah, exactly. Android users will come by. Oh, they've been
we
shut
had
up,
this
man.
in 2003.
Keep your
brick.
polyphonic ringtones.
Yep.
Apple specifically, yeah, have not for me progressed as much as they used to. This is gonna take it to a new level. Like
It will take it to a new level for them.
Oh,
as
yeah,
a
for sure.
business, but not for us.
For
we've
us-
been losing out for years.
No,
we haven't got
you're right.
headphones or a charger plug.
That's
yeah,
it.
that's nuts.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
No, they know what they're doing. And they said they're going to remove the cable as well, you know.
They're gonna remove the cable.
Yeah,
If they do that, they're actually
just
brilliant.
just
They said
remove the
no
box.
accessories.
Nothing
No
at all.
accessories, so you just get a phone.
So what if I was like a new Apple user? They said
You
we
go and
don't
buy
buy
the wire.
shit. Go and get the wire.
Yeah, basically.
What about it?
But what?
Charging port sold separately.
Basically.
Charger port sold separately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can they give you the lightning cable? Fam, do you think all the recent plugs have lightning adapters?
Mate, I think that the whole idea is to probably change it so that everything does, because it's now.
But that's the idea.
it's a
That they
USB-C,
take it away,
yeah.
so they force you to do it. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
Yeah.
That's how we lost the aux.
Yeah.
And
the
I was
button.
gonna say aux hole. What's the proper term?
the aux.
Jack.
Everything.
That's not the
romantic,
jack.
right.
That's not the jack, is it?
Yeah. No,
It's the
it
jack.
is. It's the jack.
The hole's called jack.
Yeah,
I
it's
think the
called
jack
jack.
is the actual
I
thing.
think the jack is the actual thing.
Lord. Anyway, what is so mad is that with Apple doing this, they've kind of they basically are entitled to your money for X amount of time.
I mean, they're currently doing that, but I think the main thing of what they're doing is they're taking the power away from like networks.
Yeah.
So usually, if you want a phone, you'll go to O2. You won't go to the Apple shop.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
now, if you want a phone, you'll get it from the Apple shop. I think there's like they're trying to put the focus on. If you want to buy something from us, you buy it from us.
Yeah,
So-
but I still have to buy it. I still have to get a contract.
And
Yeah,
maybe
I mean,
they'll offer
that's
that.
the
I
thing,
think
yeah.
they'll probably offer that as like an offering on Apple. So
Oh,
like if you
so-
shop at Apple, you can just kind of add a network
network.
plan. Yeah.
I want to see how this works out,
Yeah.
because essentially it's just going to be you paying reoccurring payments. It's probably going to be about like
Similar to your phone.
£70. Let's say £70, but you pay that continuously, and every time a new phone comes out, you could just get that phone straight away.
Oh, really?
I guess that's
I would
how it makes.
imagine
That's
so.
the only way it makes sense.
This is how they got us. This is how they
But
got us with
yeah.
Adobe.
Yep.
This is how they got us with Microsoft.
Yep.
We were just using cracks and keygen, and not me personally. I wasn't using pirate
was.
versions.
Yeah. Bill Gates, I was.
I wasn't using pirate versions. I
Yep.
wasn't using keygens or cracks or torrents, babe.
LimeWire.
But yeah, but now look, how much am I paying every month?
Look, did
for
that
Adobe?
$5.99 for
It's £20
Office
for
365.
Adobe's. Outrageous.
Do you know now I have to pay for Microsoft the Microsoft package?
Yeah, as soon as
I
That's
told
really
Casey
sad.
I have
That's
to now
very
pay
sad.
for it.
I'm really sad about that.
Yeah.
$5.99 every
you have to
single.
pay for yours now. Oh, you're
Do you
My
pay
lucky.
for
university, just
Yeah,
for
I
some
know, you're
reason, they
lucky.
just like
Yeah.
haven't
Pay for
noticed.
yours.
Yeah, they shut mine down time ago. They locked it off as soon as I left the campus. Like,
No,
yeah,
touch wood.
give us
Please.
that
I don't
back.
want that to change because I'm still a student.
They-
in
That's
life.
the thing. I'm still a student of
Every
life.
day I
100%.
learn, you know, I learn.
Anyway,
Okay.
next thing on the list is Nike is going to continue his partnership with Kobe Bryant. That's all I've got for you.
Yeah.
Are they going to be bringing out that crepe then, the Black Mamba one?
I don't
think they'll bring
know.
that out.
I think they'll just start a new series.
Distasteful.
The Mambasito one, the black pair that
Yeah.
accidentally got leaked.
I think that would be distasteful. if they brought that out
Accidentally.
again.
Yeah, I don't think they could bring that out.
No, they wouldn't. They will obviously the series that they have with the Kobe Bryant brand, they will just be releasing other colorways.
I'm interested. This is not even me being opposing advocate, but like Kobe, his inspiration, the fact that his name is tied to it implies that he would have some sort of involvement with it. It's a collab. Like if you have a New Balance Jound, you're expecting Jound to be involved
in it.
So where that's not possible for Kobe, I'm a bit confused as to why or what we have to see.
Yeah, that's
the collab.
That's the exact same thing I said with Nike and Off-White. So now that Virgil's gone, the element of creativity that was there from Virgil, what are they gonna do? Because what are you gonna do?
I agree. I guess in saying that, as you brought that up, the only thing I can think of is Kobe might have already had like designs and things in place.
Yeah, so
maybe it's to see those things through.
I think supposedly Nike are like 2-3 years ahead in terms of what they want to bring out anyway.
Okay.
But the way you can probably look at it, I mean, I kind of understand what you guys are saying, but it's kind of like when Jordan stopped playing basketball and essentially they continued brand Jordan and they still were making shoes. Obviously, Jordan, the shoe that Jordan was making was obviously when he was playing was for him to play basketball at the time.
And those are the OGs.
Those are the OGs. Once he stopped playing basketball, there wasn't really a need for him to create shoes for basketball anymore.
Yeah.
They were just making shoes based off the brand.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll be like that.
Did he have any involvement in like the design and the color?
He still maintained involvement in that. But if you really think about it, it's nothing as significant as when he was playing, if you know what I mean.
Because I'm not gonna lie, those hyper Jordan ones, I know he didn't have no involvement in that shit.
Every single Jordan after the 12,
fuck shit.
Yeah, serious fuck shit.
Okay. We'll have to see. I mean, Kobe Bryant, what are they called? Like Kobe's? They're just called Kobe's.
Yeah, Kobe's.
They're just not that popular here anyway.
In the US.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like here in the UK, that's just not something that we took on, thank God. Because respectfully, shoes are clapped.
Yeah.
But okay. I mean, I wish the best for him and his family. But
what's even worse is the LeBrons. LeBrons are ugly as fuck.
What are these basketball shoes?
LeBron's had a time though.
The LeBron 2s, remember the one that had the strap in the front?
Yeah, they had a time.
I remember my brother asked me for LeBrons for Christmas. I said, Jesus.
God forbid it.
Yeah.
Anyway, next thing on the list is Swatch and Omega had a release.
Yes.
Yep, they released 11 different colorways of the watch. Yep. The watch was selling for £250 retail. Yep. Now the watch sells, the price has dropped because I don't know who bought it for 6 bags at the time.
No one
obviously,
did.
hype.
No one did.
But the watch sells for about 800 to 1.2.
Yeah, so the watch that they made was a copy of the Omega Speedmaster.
Yeah.
Which originally retails for around 6.5 to 7K.
Yeah.
And then Swatch basically owns Omega. So Omega's part of the Swatch group.
Really?
Yeah, Omega's part of the Swatch group. So they did a collab and Swatch made their own version of the Omega Speedmaster. And the watch looks categorically the same as the original Speedmaster,
which was why people bought it.
Exactly, which was a very bad decision from my point of view. I think because the whole idea
it was bad that they did that?
Yeah, because if you're gonna go and let me be real, dumb it down by using Swatch materials, at least make it slightly different. Don't make it a spitting image of the original.
But the thing is with Swatch is known for their quirky watches and the colorway, and that's what I feel like they brought into the equation.
For sure. Yeah, I completely agree. But my issue is now you've created this thing where, if anything, is only going to drive up the price of the original. Because anyone that has the original is like, oh yeah, I know you have the Swatch, but you can't be like me. You haven't got the original. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it, but with Swatch and the Omega, they will never compare to just having an Omega watch. So the price for Omega will always be a high price.
I hear that.
But because people can't get, obviously, because of the Omega price is so high, it's going to drive up the Swatch price even higher.
I think that was so dumb because resale went up to 6K, right? But what people did, I feel like loads of people should have known, but the watch had not been fully released everywhere. So in the UK, it was still coming out. It's still coming out, I think, in a month's time in the UK.
It's not released yet here.
It hasn't released yet.
Ooh.
So everyone that probably ran to try and buy it for 6K thinking that it's all gone, they're re-releasing this watch. Like, it's not done.
Interesting.
Which is mad.
But let me get your thoughts. Or was you going to say something?
No, I was just reading up on like what actually happened in London when the stores opened and stuff, which is unfortunate. But I mean, it's the same shit every day, innit? When we try and get trainers, it's just someone actually got into a fight. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm actually not surprised. But my question is, if you were into Omegas, would you have got that Swatch watch?
I was actually speaking to Kesi about it, and I'm not gonna lie, I said I was gonna buy it because of hype. But genuinely, no. Genuine. There's 11 different colorways.
Yeah.
If I find, because I haven't seen all the colorways.
Oh, there's some beautiful colorways.
If I see a nice colorway, I wouldn't mind owning an Omega watch. It's not a watch that I've looked at. It's not a watch that I've always had on my wish list.
The Omega or the Swatch?
Both. They're definitely not on my wish list.
No, I'm saying if you had a chance, would you get the Omega or would you get the Swatch?
The Swatch. Because of the colorways. The Swatch Omega collab. He's talking about Swatch Omega.
No, because the Omega is the original, the Speedmaster.
Yes.
Or would you get the Swatch version of the
Swatch
Omega?
version.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Just because of the colorways, I would.
I hear that.
But I was also going to ask, what do you think about two watch companies collabing?
I wasn't cool with it until I found out that Swatch owns Omega.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't cool with it before that because
Rolex owns Tudor.
That's fine. And have they ever done a collab? No.
Oh, no.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's cool. I think
why?
I just imagine like Cartier and AP come together to create a watch. It's like, what are we doing here?
I get it.
What kind of mishmash nonsense is this?
I hear it. I don't think I'm that mad at it.
It's like Mercedes and BMW come to make a car.
Yeah,
Why?
but it's kind of like Gucci and Balenciaga.
Yeah,
I think clothing is different though.
It is a bit different.
Or maybe
to me, it's not.
Yeah.
The thing that I care about, and I don't really like the Omega and Swatch collab because I'm not mad at it. Yeah, but that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like Omega is high end, Swatch isn't. By you doing a collab, you've kind of like someone's losing here, and it's Omega. Because they had to come down a peg to like meet in the middle. And I feel like that's brand confusion in my mind. But like if two brands that like generally they're around about the same price in terms of, I'm thinking of like Bulgari and Cartier, and they came and did like a mad like obviously bracelet. Cartier's love ring or love bracelet, the collection is popular, and the Bulgari's got like the snake shit going on. They did like a snake love thing. I think that's sick. No one's had to lose to create something.
So you're talking about the what's it called, the status of the brands. Yeah,
I feel like if you've got, it's like, you know, H&M and Versace, that was a moment, but it's very risky to be doing things like that because someone has to cheapen themselves. And Versace, people were looking at, well, if they weren't already looking at it somehow, it felt like the high street version. I wasn't really like, I didn't think that was like an amazing idea. It was popular at the time, and that's cool. But I'm always a bit funny about like brands from different like brackets coming together because generally, I always look at the higher end brand a little bit different. Like, why did you have to do that?
I get it. Next thing on the list is the Grammys. The Grammys have snubbed Wizkid. Who won?
No, just a lot of things happened. A lot of people got a lot of awards.
Yeah.
That they maybe should not have done.
I saw Doja Cat and SZA got an award, didn't they?
They did.
I think they deserve it. I think they deserved it.
For Kiss Me More.
They deserved it. They deserved it.
Yeah, they deserved that one. So Wizkid was up for Best Global Album.
Okay, who won?
I couldn't even tell you. Their name is like it's not someone that you know. But they're African though.
Okay.
And that's why I was a bit like, really? Because
if they're African and it's an artist that you actually cannot say or fed, then that doesn't make any sense.
Okay, no, wait, sorry. I think she's like a big person, so maybe I shouldn't be like talking too loud. But Angelique Kidjo. This name sounds familiar.
No one, look, for the fact that I don't know who it is, Wait,
Angelique?
Whilst you guys are looking for that.
She shouldn't have won it.
Whilst she's a singer-songwriter.
I don't care.
I've never heard of her before.
She sang Mother Nature. I don't know.
Oh, okay. She's Afropop.
Okay.
She shouldn't have won it.
What's that festival we're gonna go to in France?
Afropunk.
There we go. She'll be like that kind of.
Okay.
She's 61 too. She's
Grammys off.
I can't lie. Wizkid was snubbed in this.
Big time.
Yeah, he was snubbed. Guaranteed. He was snubbed.
Now
was.
Naomi Campbell released a post. Yeah.
What did she
say?
I don't
know. Did you see it?
I did see it.
She was basically talking about how Wizkid got snubbed.
Swear.
Yeah. And she put up a post where she put his accolades for Essence. Yeah. Now I'm gonna read it. First and only Nigerian song to reach the top 10 on Billboard Hot 100. Yeah. Longest charting African song of all time on the Billboard Hot 100, 35 weeks.
That's nuts.
Number 1 on Adult R&B Airplay chart for 14 weeks. Number 1 on the Billboard R&B Hip Hop Airplay chart for 27 weeks. And it's still going. Number 1 on Billboard, on the Billboard World Digital Song Sales chart for 17 weeks. Number 1 on the Billboard Hot R&B Songs chart for 9 weeks. Number 1 on the Billboard R&B Streaming Songs chart for 9 weeks. 6 on the overall radio songs chart, where it charted for 31 weeks. First African song to go platinum in the US. First African song to go double platinum in the US. First Nigerian song to make the Billboard Global 200 chart. First Nigerian song to win an NAACP Image Award and Soul Train Award. Number 1 on Rolling Stone's Best Songs of 2021. 7 on the Billboard's Top 100 Best Songs of 2021. 14th on the Billboard's 100 Best Songs of 2021. Made the Associated Press Top Songs of 2021 list. Barack Obama's favorite song list. 3rd on Spotify's Best R&B Songs of 2021. 5th on BBC's Best Songs of 2021 list, where over 200 songs completed.
Bro.
That's just Essence.
That's the Essence alone.
I'm not gonna do it, but Made in Lagos, did a madness as well.
Yeah.
He got snubbed.
He was snubbed. He was unfortunately he was snubbed.
He's broken
records
for Africa in general, and you're telling me you gave it to someone that what's it called? Is Afro punk or Afro pop?
You know, because I wasn't too close to this Grammy situation, I might have to go and listen to this lady's album.
Yeah, I just want to understand. It seems
why.
like she won a Grammy in 2019, so I feel like maybe amongst the Academy, she's like
a big
someone to keep in mind. I think that must be what it is. But then, this is a big disappointment. And obviously, like there have been some jokes about it as well about the guys that won the reggae album.
I swear.
Did you see?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't see.
Oh,
I didn't watch the Grammys because I feel
no,
the Grammys
I didn't watch it either. But
okay,
I'm just gonna show you the band of the people that won the Grammy for the best reggae album.
What Angelique lady, basically, her lineage comes from like Fela Kuti, Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
So it's like it's proper world
best
music.
Reggae album winners.
Let me see.
Soja.
Who?
Soja.
They're Caucasian.
No. Oh no.
This is like, what's that guy that made that reggae sauce?
Levi Roots.
Oh, he's black.
But he's black.
Huh?
He's black.
No, but his sauce wasn't.
Reggae
Soja.
Reggae.
This is bad.
One of them got dreads. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. And when they won the award, like a bunch of them came up and said, "Praise God, thank you." And then one of them said, "All right."
Oh.
I said, "You got the nerve." Mate, it's a mess.
It's
so like Sean Paul was in that nomination. Spice was in that nomination.
Sean Paul is still there.
Yeah, he has to. He's made quite a few
Julia
pop songs.
and Rebecca. He's done a few things, man. No, he came out with a new album called Live and Living.
Yeah, no, I don't listen to that
I think
but everybody else was black. Sorry, did I kick you? Everybody else was black. Okay. Everybody else was black. So like, come on, like use your head, man.
So they gave it to Salt and Pepper.
That one is even salt and
salt and
salt and sugar.
Himalayan.
Yes, salt. Pink salt at that. Yes, Malaysian.
So what I want to ask you, when does it get to the point where we now say fuck the Grammys?
They already have though.
No, because we haven't.
No, the thing is, I think generally the masses have, but it's down to the individuals now.
Do you know what I would say? Sorry about that. What I would say is that Lil Baby won an award, and I'm very proud of him.
Did he?
Because of Hurricane. Kanye West, Little Baby, and The Weeknd, they won rap song.
Kanye West won another.
He won 2 Grammys. He won 2 Grammys. He won one for Jail.
No!
He won one for Jail.
In jail
and he won one for,
do you know what? This guy. This is what happens here when you're popping. This is what happens when you're popping.
It doesn't matter if I piss on a Grammy. It doesn't matter. You're gonna respect me. Me and my 2 billion.
Come on, this is a joke.
No, it's not. Because he knows.
Someone's going to jail now.
And you know the reason why? Because he's got Marilyn Manson on the track. It's a hip hop artist with Marilyn Manson on the track.
I hear it.
And Jay-Z.
I hear it.
So wait, is he the one that's singing Someone's Going to Jail Tonight?
Yeah, that's Marilyn. Have you never heard his voice before? That's Marilyn. That's Marilyn.
When I heard him sing, it was when he was singing Tainted Love. He doesn't sound like that.
He's got older now, so his voice is not.
Someone's going to
It's that deep, yeah.
Hey, Marilyn.
Can you imagine?
All right now.
You know what? As you were saying, Marilyn Manson, yeah.
You're thinking of Ron Monroe.
No. In my head, yeah, it's come. She's that guy in WWE that painted his face white.
Undertaker.
Oh, still.
Yeah, still.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
The one with the tongue.
He'll be rattling. The one that'll be rattling up on the rafters with a baseball bat just
hiding there. No, he was a great wrestler.
He was a great wrestler. Actually, no, was he though? I feel like it was more the mysteriousness around him.
The character.
Yeah,
the character was
as
great.
a wrestler, he was shit. His moves were terrible.
Well, let me ask you guys a quick question because I know time's going. What is the best wrestling finisher move you've ever seen?
Hurricane Destroyer.
Yeah, man. Hurricane
Destroyer.
That thing is fuck shit.
That thing is the most dangerous
People
move
would die.
I've ever seen in my life.
I don't
I'll show
really
you
remember
later.
wrestling.
Everybody died.
I probably don't remember.
Yeah,
All I
you
remember is
The Rock.
Undertaker waking up. And I remember there being two brothers that I used to fancy, and they had two girlfriends.
Matt
I
Hardy?
used to
What,
just
Matt
Hardy?
Yeah, the Hardy brothers.
Hardy brothers.
And I just like used to love them,
They were
and
cool.
like
They were
they
really
had
edgy.
girlfriends.
Yeah,
Lita.
No,
I used
Lita?
to. Yeah, Lita.
Lita
She
was
a
one
bad
of them.
bitch.
I
Yeah,
can't
I
remember.
just
She was a
used
bad
to
bitch.
like enjoy seeing that part.
Anyway,
That's it. I don't care about
next
anything
thing
else.
on the list, the Grammys also snubbed, rest in peace, Virgil Abloh.
Stopped it for
Yep,
what?
they gave him.
They gave him some sort
They
of
gave him a
honorary,
title or something like that.
They gave him some sort of honorary award. You know when they have niggas up on the people up on the screen. Sorry, you know when they have people up on the screen, yeah. So they put like an honorary thing of Virgil Abloh. Don't need to say anything.
I've got it.
Have you got the picture?
Yeah, no, I've got the name.
No. I want to show the picture.
What- wait,
No.
before you continue-
I want to show
before you
the
continue,
picture.
What was he given? Is it Grammys music?
You know, no, yeah,
it's
but you
like-
know when they just do like when they put like a
The
montage
montage.
on the
Okay.
screen.
All right.
Just wait. I'm gonna get the picture.
Get the picture, but let me say what they named him as.
It's not of him in his coffin, is it?
No, but let
why
me-
would they put him in a coffin?
I don't know what they will do. People are
You think this
crazy.
is James Brown.
People are crazy. I don't know.
Okay, so Casey's gonna show you the picture, yeah? But I'll show you the title that they gave him.
No, but the title's
Okay, are you gonna show them both at the same time or side? I'm
All right,
confused.
say it at the same
3,
time.
2, 1.
The title is Virgil Abloh for hip hop fashion designer.
What?
Hip hop fashion designer.
Are they taking a piss?
No, because you might as well have said he is a rootin' tootin' nigger.
You might as well
Fashion
have
designer.
said that he eats peanut butter and jelly.
For us by
Yeah,
us.
and watermelon smiles. Huh?
They just said for us by us. Honestly, for us by us.
Hip hop fashion designer.
They're taking
That's
the
how
And
you
what
know.
does that even mean? Because hip hop is really a musical genre.
What the
Look,
heck is that?
this is
hip-hop
how you
fashion
know
designer?
the
It's a
people.
nigger.
You know what he
Toby?
did?
It's a
You know that
nigger.
lady? This ain't hip hop. That ain't hip hop. The lady that comes out, you got
They're like this.
This is that ain't hip hop. That's what they said.
Let me
This
tell you
ain't
something.
hip
The one
hop.
that dances.
You gotta do it like this. This is hip hop. That's what they've done. They're taking the piss.
Let me tell you something, yeah. The people that own the Grammys, yeah, or the people that are in charge of the Grammys, yeah, they're all vampires.
No,
Let
but
me ask
there's
though,
black
do you-
people
do-
on that board.
Do you think that this was intentional? Do you think it was an oversight?
What, the hip hop thing?
Yeah.
No, they're
That's
just old.
bullshit.
They're just
It's
old.
No. Do you think it? So you think it was an oversight?
Yeah, they're
It's
old.
oversight, but I'm
They're
sorry,
old.
we're not gonna blame. We're not gonna. Oh, what's the word?
Gloss over it.
Yeah, because that
not
for
gonna
me
give
is
them life.
ignorance. It's pure
Yeah.
ignorance. That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
And then he still had
Hip-hop
audacity.
fashion
So
designer.
You're telling me no one on the board here is young enough to tell you that, fam, he's just a fashion designer.
I don't think it's an oversight. I think it was malicious.
actually meant it.
I think it's malicious because
He's rolling in his grave.
like how dumb can you like? Do you know like how ignorant can we be?
Yo,
Look at how many lines of approval that has to go through before it hits the big screen on the
Yeah,
Grammys.
I agree.
And you're telling me not one single person saw a hip hop fashion designer and said, "Do you know what?
someone's
that's
got
not right."
to come out and say something about that one.
Racismo, man. Someone needs to apologize and fast,
Yeah, boy.
quickly.
That's it, man.
A lot of things that I was looking at the Grammys. Anyway,
The
I just
Grammys.
want
the award shows this year.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Yeah, niggas
Yeah.
are going to jail tonight for sure.
Boy, you
Jang
wish.
jang.
The next thing on the list is Kanye West has dropped out from Coachella.
This is
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised
Subwise.
because
Yeah.
Kanye West at any moment in time could decide to jump off a bridge.
Ooh, I hope
don't know about
not.
Bridge. Yeah, please
Yeah,
don't.
I hope not.
Mate.
But also, like, he really is just on his own type of time.
I
That's
don't-
the only way we can say it. He's on his own type of time.
So-
He's just selfishly just living his whatever life he chooses.
Yeah, I wake up in the morning. This is how I feel.
Yeah. I don't want to do it anymore.
End of conversation.
I don't like
I don't want to do it. I don't like it.
No.
But
I
the
like
thing
it.
is, yeah, even as I'm saying this, yeah, isn't that to an extent like ultimate freedom?
It is ultimate freedom for sure. And for him to be able to say, I'm still going to be good, even if I say I don't want to do this. But did you hear someone said the reason for why he did that? Because you remember when he came out, he said that was it Billie Eilish doesn't apologise to Travis Scott that he's dropping out.
Yeah.
Supposedly Travis Scott hasn't received an apology, so that could be right.
That is bullshit.
He's dropped out.
That's absolutely bullshit.
He said, well, if you ain't going to apologise to Travis, I ain't coming.
That is bullshit. I think what you said about ultimate freedom is interesting because just because you can doesn't mean you should.
100%.
And so, yeah, I guess it is ultimate freedom. But ultimate freedom, when you're living in a civilization, doesn't work. Like
it does to certain people.
It does. I think this is very interesting, and I don't know if we've got time to really, but the idea that ultimate freedom means that you make selfish decisions that are like
what that impacts other people.
Yeah, that impacts other people.
Which I don't think actually applies here slightly.
In a negative way. I think it does.
Only affects Coachella people.
Okay.
What do you mean? Those are people.
Not the people attending.
But it does affect the people that are attending.
If
Kanye West is my favorite artist, Kanye West doesn't perform, and I've seen that he's headlining Coachella, and I buy tickets that cost $400. Coachella is very expensive. You're spending about $1,000 on the whole holiday, only for 2 days or 3 days before the event for him to say, I don't want to do it anymore. Tough tits.
But let me ask you. Let me ask you this question. Yeah, it's similar. I'm using another example. That girl that was training for the US and she's a great gymnast.
Simone Biles.
Yeah. When she said, I'm not doing it because mentally
Mental
I'm
health.
not here.
Yeah.
So imagine he's obviously done it.
Well, she gave a reason. He hasn't given a reason.
No. I know he hasn't given a reason, but he doesn't.
He does need to give a reason.
Okay.
That's
all right.
the difference.
Okay. But
he does.
Okay, you've done Coachella. You're doing Coachella now, yeah? And for any reason, you're like, you know, I don't want to do this. Obviously, he hasn't given a reason, but you still have the ability to say, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not saying that he doesn't have the ability to do it, but just like you work somewhere and you have people that depend on you.
I have no choice. They pay me.
Yeah, but but if you want to turn, it's a very free world. Kanye West is turning down money by not going to Coachella.
He's a billionaire.
Yeah, I understand that. I see the point that you're trying to make, but I'm saying you got people that depend on you. If you just decide that you don't want to come in, you don't want to answer phone calls, and you don't want to give a reason as to why you're not coming in, financially speaking, whether they pay you or they don't pay you, there are people that are waiting on your beck and call, waiting for your answer. And you just feel like because life is free and everyone's free, we're all having a good time, I don't have to do anything.
That's fair.
You're letting people down.
It's true.
So, I mean, Kanye West, as free as he is, like, you're impacting thousands of people.
Yeah.
That's fuck shit.
Yeah, that is
serious fuck shit.
Serious fuck shit. I'm not down with it. It's very whack.
Anyway, next thing on the list. So, Rema released a body of work called Rave and Roses. I think it's his album, isn't it?
It is his
first
debut album.
First album.
And I'm not going to lie, guys. The album is a good album. It's a good album. I think good is the best way for me to explain it. I wasn't going to say great. It's good.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I want to ask you guys. Yep, because we're going to go straight to the chase. What are your top 3 songs? And
in order?
In order. 1, 2, 3.
All
1
right.
being top, 3 being poo.
Okay. In third place, third has alternated quite a bit.
Be careful.
Listen,
Be
don't
careful.
give me any disclaimers. Let me just say what I want to say.
I will give you a disclaimer if I want.
Let me just say what I want to say.
Let me just
all right?
say, if the one that's not there is not there,
blah, blah, blah. Let me say my list. Yeah?
I will.
So I feel like in joint third place, because
No,
this
it has
was
to be
correct.
one.
Wait,
let me do it. In
let-
joint third, I would say Addicted and Hold Me. I like them both a
Hold
lot.
Me?
Yeah, I really like Hold
Hold
Me.
Me made it.
So the thing about
I have to question the music
the thing
taste.
about Black's verse, is like he obviously towards the end it just got a bit shaky.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, no, but the beginning.
No, it's
Casey, are you
bullshit.
hearing yourself?
No, the beginning genuinely
Black
carries
did
it for me.
terribly.
I know. Okay, first
Continue
of all,
holding your hand.
In
First of
fact,
all-
because he did tell you it's called 6 lakh.
I'll just wait.
Go.
Shit.
Thank you. I felt like Black's verse wasn't bad until it started doing the that's when I thought it was mad, That's joint third with Addicted. Because Addicted is, I didn't care for it at first, but Michael threw
Yeah,
it down
he
my
did.
neck
He did,
and I
he
said,
did do that.
do you know what?
Yeah.
This is actually a banger.
When you guys heard it on my story, you guys like, yeah.
It wasn't
No,
on
it
your
wasn't your
story.
story.
You
You said
forced
you
me
kept
to
on telling
play
us
it.
about
Yeah,
it.
you kept on forcing it.
Yeah.
In second place,
So.
in second place, and as much as this burns me, I have to be objective. In second place is Time and Affection.
Wow! I'm even shocked it made it there, but I'm happy you did that. I am so happy. If you said that's number 1, Kesi, I would have flipped the table, and you flip it this way, I'm flipping it back.
Everybody say yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, Because if you had said that,
If you
Kesi,
said
I
number
will
one,
have
Kesi,
to question
That's
your
it.
music taste.
You're never getting the
Severely.
aux ever again in your life.
First of all, shut up. Because you know that's a lie. Second of all,
I have to question your music
no,
taste.
for you
That's
guys,
nonsense.
obviously, like the album released since we've been quite quiet,
So,
yeah?
Anna.
And Time and Affection has ran my life. It literally took the driving wheel, it took the wheel, and it's been taking me on a journey for about 2 weeks. Yeah, this song has actually like rocked my world. It is my favorite song on the album, but it's not the best song on the album, and I know that. I can
All
say
right,
that.
sir.
fair.
Yeah,
That's
so in first place is Dirty.
Yes!
That song is nuts.
That song is
crazy.
Fuck shit.
That song is
my
nuts. That song is nuts.
Guys,
It's
if you haven't-
crazy.
if
was
you
it
haven't listened to the album-
today that made you realize?
No.
Was that the song that she was singing to in the back and she was like,
No,
No,
that was
Joe.
that was
That
Joe.
was Joe.
That was Joe. Because Joe is. I'm telling you, Joe is. The melodies are sensational.
No, I like Joe, but it's maybe fifth.
Don't worry, that I'll do. mine.
That's fine.
Joe's an honourable mention.
So yeah,
do mine.
yeah. But Dirty, I was listening to that when I was inebriated the other day.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and let me tell
It's
you,
mad, isn't it? It's mad, isn't it?
the different layers.
Yeah.
Oh my god. She make a man confess. What the hell?
Insane.
Yeah, it's a great.
Yeah,
it's-
that's
yeah.
so that's the best song.
I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm happy. Well done.
Because I really was. Today
Well
would have
done,
been a day
honestly.
I would not ask you for
Well
recommendations.
done for that one.
All right.
Toby, your turn.
I'm gonna put Joe as my third for sure. Because
Okay,
that song
you've
for
used
me
some
is
common
crack.
sense.
It's crack.
No,
No,
do you know
it's
what? You respectfully, you can't mock it.
I
Because
wasn't mocking it though. I was
No,
saying.
it's fine. Third for
No
Joe.
mockery.
Number 2 is Addicted because
It's a good
Fam.
song.
I'm in a video game with that song.
That song
it's
is-
very much video
it's
game
just
energy.
have you seen where he's doing the little play?
When
on
I was down, when I was
Yeah.
and I was down,
He
yeah,
did the Travis
he's
Scott,
Travis,
yeah. I was
When
like,
I
yo,
down, yeah.
levels.
Yeah, it was
levels.
nuts.
Nah, and then
Yeah, it
Dirty's
was
number
good.
1 for sure. Dirty's number one for sure.
Dirty,
that's on the track.
but Dirty, I don't know about you
Wow.
guys. It was a creeper for me. I liked
didn't expect it at
No, I
first.
loved
No,
the song from the beginning,
Yeah.
but you know my man was on Time and Affection.
Yeah, I
and
don't
then
know why.
one day,
Blindside.
all right, and then one day, Dirty played after Time and Affection. I said, yo.
Yeah.
What's going on?
And again, I was
Inebriated.
Yeah. And I just heard all the
Yeah.
different layers.
It's insane.
I said,
It's
yeah,
like a BLT
say no
sandwich.
more. Yeah.
Yes,
Layer
as well.
upon layer upon layer. What about you?
So,
Oh, Lord.
yes.
There we go.
Honorable mention,
Okay.
Aroma Baby.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear
Beat
it.
is
But,
very
but
mad
it's
and
just
nuts.
just because the beat, as Kay said.
As I said, honorable mention doesn't mean it's in my list.
All right, no worries.
Number 3, Time and Affection.
What?
Yep.
I'm even shocked you even said
Time
that.
and Affection is nuts.
Tawana.
Time and
Look,
Affection.
we gotta understand that Chris Brown messed that up.
No, he
purely
didn't.
because
No,
of
no,
this
he
whole.
didn't.
I thought he
No,
did.
Time and I fit.
He needs to stop. He needs to
Who
stop.
else is
doing
there?
that.
Time and I fit?
But
Nobody.
Shall I tell you why he needs to stop doing that? Yeah, and this might be people might come at me for bringing this up. Yeah,
Of course
but
they will.
Justin Bieber made a song with was it Fireboy? Or he made a song recently, right?
Yeah.
And he has not done any stupid accent. Not one bloody
But we know
accent.
Chris Brown does this.
But this is the issue.
But
This
that's
is
a
why it's a
problem.
mess.
It's a
It's a
problem.
problem because you're ruining
Yeah.
the song.
What about when YG did it?
That's
Don't
even
bump
worse.
out one song.
You bumper class
That's
know that
even
I
worse.
don't
And this is why they need to stop doing that. You're ruining the song.
I was happy with what he did, man. I was happy with
I
what
know,
he did.
but do you know what? I do hear the accent thing. It was very
Damn it,
annoying.
affection.
No, don't.
Myself is that
No,
person.
he's like, it is time for the time. And affection.
No, I think he slightly wants to be Nigerian.
He's
That
got
is-
No, but
problems. He
it
needs to stop
doesn't
it.
matter though, because I've noticed it's the same accent for Jamaican. It's the same accent for Nigerian.
You don't
He's just
understand.
blanketed it.
Look, you know
everywhere.
Americans don't know anything but
boom, boom,
African.
shots.
They don't know
Kenny?
They don't know anything but
Yo,
African.
Chris, you need to
Africa
stop.
is
African.
Nigeria, Ghana, everything. They all have the same.
Yeah.
that's true.
Even the Jamaicans, they live in Africa.
Yeah. Motherland. Okay,
Anyway,
so, what have you got?
so
Number
Time
three,
and Affection is number 3.
Uh-huh.
Number 2, Addicted.
Sorry.
Yeah, you said number 2 is Addicted.
Number 2 is Addicted.
What's your number
I
1?
hear it. It has to be dirty.
Okay.
Dirty's number
It has
1.
to be dirty.
that's fair.
You
Dirty's
know what?
fucking
I
dirty.
really appreciate that because I know that you love Addicted, but
Yeah.
Dirty is objectively the best song on the
Yeah,
album by
you
far.
can't-
Of course, I had to put my pride
Yeah.
aside.
Yeah. You
Dirty,
had to. Say
dirty.
it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dumb,
No,
man.
it shouldn't have been
Stupid.
that hard for you. Anyway,
Damn.
I'm gonna bitch you up, but before you go, I just wanted to ask just one quick question. What is the one song on that album that you think would be like his single?
Love.
what do you mean that? Okay, when you say
that wasn't even in your top 7.
But the reason why
So
is
what?
because they have made that his single.
Which one is Love? No, stop trying to cheat.
no,
by,
they have
like,
though. When
and
you,
nobody cares about that. I'm talking
Okay,
about
so what should be his
yeah.
single?
wait, when we say single, because we also had this conversation
You
about
know
what
his
would-
like single.
Yeah, the one
that
that
will be
they
played in
promote.
the events and
yeah, the
stuff.
single.
I
one.
want it to be dirty.
You
Well,
can't.
what is it gonna be?
can't.
I think
can't
you'll
be
be
a-
addicted.
That's a lie, and you know it.
It's
So
not.
Think be addicted.
So stop doing this. With
I'm
your 32
addicted to the
teeth.
lifestyle.
No. You're a liar.
Are you kidding me?
Toby,
Imagine hearing that.
Toby, tell the people what it is. Because I know you know what it is.
Are you
So
trying to tell
say
me?
it.
No, it isn't time and affection.
It is.
It is time and affection.
Because of Chris Brown.
It is. No, it's not even. It's not even
It is.
because.
I think it is.
It's not even because of Chris Brown.
I think it's probably because of
When
Chris
you're
Brown,
in the
okay.
dance saying Swana,
No one's doing.
know.
So you're trying to tell me?
Swana.
No,
me. No one's doing that. Me.
Actually, you know what? You know
All
what?
right then.
I'm staying. No,
It's addicted. Cause I'll be there like this.
no, you know what?
it's
Do
not.
you know what? I'm not gonna do addicted. I'm gonna go with Day. Do you know the reason I'm gonna go with Day?
No, it's too
if
slow.
If Soundgasm has come out and Soundgasm's talking about beating it.
But it's not about sex though. That's not the problem. Soundgasm has like it's got a bit of a like it's
got
jumpy.
different- yeah.
Dirty is very slow.
But Essence was very slow.
Come on, man.
Come on, you
it's not
can't
the
compare
same.
the two.
A lot.
Alleged indeed. Come on, man. Next
Anyway,
point.
next thing on the list is Blade Brown and
What?
K-Trap. Yep. They released a body of work. It's a mixtape. It's called Joint. That song.
Called joints.
Joints.
Plural.
Joints. Okay, it's called Joints. You can see I clearly wasn't listening to it properly.
Yeah.
That body of work, I'm not gonna lie, I was very excited because Blade Brown is one of my favorite artists out of the UK. K-Trap, he's good. I like him. I still think they're brothers. But for the type of ability Blade Brown has and the type of ability K-Trap have, this wasn't great.
Yeah, it was underwhelming.
It was
It's interesting.
less than underwhelming.
I think that it's quite similar to what we were saying earlier about like if Rolex and Tudor were to collab. There's really nothing to do.
But
And I think Blade and K-Trap, yeah. But did I just say?
you
what did I
said
just say? Yeah, Blade.
you said Rolex and Tudor. This is like AP and Patek.
Yeah, but that's fine. Nobody cares. The point I'm trying to make is that okay, you like watches. Nobody cares. What I was saying is that Rolex and Tudor, they are quite similar in their designs.
Yeah.
And like there are obviously incremental differences that make them what they are distinctively.
Yeah.
But essentially it's quite the same.
So
they are the same people.
Very samey.
So when you come together, like what you finna do?
no, 100%.
And
But
yeah, I don't know. There were a couple of bangers on there. There
There's-
were some great songs and some great beats, but yeah,
beats,
underwhelmed.
great.
yeah.
The rapping on top of those beats weren't too great. The only thing I'm gonna say, Six Figures was dirty.
It's a single.
Six Figures was a
It's
good
definitely
single.
a
Yeah, it was a good
Six-
single.
If I'm gonna compare Six Figures, yeah.
The rest of the album.
No. Wait. Six Figures, which has K-Trap and Blade Brown,
Mm.
or Stormzy and Dave, that song that they did,
Clash.
Six Figures.
I think they got two different audiences though.
Who? Dave and Stormzy.
Yeah.
They've got the same audience.
No,
No.
I mean David Stormzy and Blade Brown and K.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Two
no.
different
Yeah, for
audiences.
sure.
Yeah.
But it's not about like
It's the
critical
type of song.
acclamation. It's about the quality of the song.
Oh yeah, for
Six
sure.
Figures is
Alright,
disgusting.
Six Figures,
I also liked Each One Teach One.
I might
I like
need to
that
listen
song.
to
It's
it
the
again.
last song on the album.
I'll listen to it on the way home.
Cool.
It
What's next?
Wasn't that great? Next thing on the list is Frenzy.
Yes.
Frenzola
Frenzola.
released another body of work called Kareem McLean 2, which is actually his last body of work.
Which
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
It's sad.
very
It's
shocking.
very, very sad.
I'm so
Very
sad.
shocking.
Do you know what? Because he kept saying, "Oh, it's my last mixtape." I was like, "Great, an album's coming."
album's
Yeah,
coming.
that's what I thought as well.
I was like,
That's
"Cool,
what I was thinking.
R&EP. I see what you did." And then he was like, "My last project." I
He's
said,
done.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's done. He's done. He's thrown in the towel.
Can I tell you something though?
What?
He did very well.
He did a great
Yeah.
job. Yeah.
Ended it
Yeah.
on this one.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my days.
He said, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna
Going
show
with
out.
a bang. He
100%.
really, really did.
No skips.
What is your no skips whatsoever? What's your favorite song? That's hard, but
I've
what,
got my top 3 already.
I didn't say that. I said, what's your favorite?
London Heathrow to JFK.
Okay.
My ones I would because it's not. I wouldn't class. Actually, no, it is a song. Alcohol.
Alcohol's the song.
Swine on their mind. It's just such a bar. Such a bar for me.
The thing is, yeah, there's more. Do you know what is so
It's-
mad? Yeah, continue.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I feel like it's more than just rapping. It's like it's methodical rapping. Which I never thought I would like. I've never
Don't
been
like
a
J. Cole.
I hate J. Cole. I don't like J. Cole. I don't really like Kendrick. I don't like them kind of man. But listen to this album and listen to the words and the things that he's saying. I'm like, yeah, okay, this is a really good project. And Alcohol for me just stands out.
Yeah, it's great. My favorite songs.
You're not gonna be able to pronounce.
I don't know why I said it, but it's great.
Yeah.
Full stop. Next line. My favorite song is Dirty Dancing.
They dance a
They
great
dance a
song.
good
Dirty
song.
Dancing. I think I love the New Edition sample. That's like one of my favorite songs. You're not my kind of girl. I think is the name of the New Edition song. But the way that he was rapping over the
Yeah.
there's something about East London rappers. Their flow is different. because he kind of reminds me of like PBGR type sound.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
exactly.
Very smooth with it, man.
That's another group that just went.
They gave us quality and then they left.
Yeah, they
That's it.
definitely did.
Yeah.
Can I just say the lady on Kareem's affirmation?
Cough.
Oh, the girl that's speaking.
Yeah,
You like
very,
it?
very, very smooth. Very smooth.
Right.
Oh, what she was saying.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah,
very
it
smooth.
was great. It was great.
It was very smooth to the man.
Oh, what she was saying or her voice?
It's very smooth to the man. He said yes.
She could just rub my cream like this as she's talking now.
Yeah, she really okay. Anyway,
And now
so what
I
was
want
okay?
to vomit.
So what are your top 3 songs?
Top 3: Dirty Dancing, Heathrow to JFK to MIA.
Yes.
Yep.
And ooh,
In that order.
no, I don't have an order.
Oh, I've got an order.
And maybe I don't think I can. No, I
Add
can't do
another
it.
one
Third. Yeah, because all the others I like just the
Yeah.
same, but my 2 standouts were the ones that I
Okay.
mentioned.
What about yourself?
Alcohol,
Ooh.
Dirty Dancing, and I'm really stuck between
Really falls in
BRB
horses, sorry.
Block and Tell Me Lies.
It's tough.
Tell me lies. Tell me that song is
Yeah.
great.
What about you? What's your top 3?
London to Heathrow, JFK. That's my first one.
You just don't even care about the name.
London to Heathrow.
London Heathrow, JFK, MIA.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
so London
He said London to Heathrow.
to
Next.
JFK.
No. Do you know?
Back to MIA.
Next.
Do you know what's so mad? What is so mad? Yeah, when I saw
So
the song for the first time, ask Kesi what she called it.
you could
No. I was like, L.
I knew someone would do. I know.
I was like, no one did it. No one did it now. But I was like, LH. I was like, what does it stand for? And then I was saying to him how, you know how in my Earth and Kids, yeah, where Tony was speaking Hebrew and he was like, Nachamin. I said, is that what this is?
Oh,
I don't
Lord.
know. I'm not sure. Took me a sec.
Oh, that's
I
funny.
shouldn't have done that.
You know
No,
what? Yeah,
that's fine.
I felt that someone would get that wrong. Because when I
Lur.
first looked at it, I was like,
When I saw it, I was like,
this story. But
and
then
then I saw JFK and
Yeah,
I said, okay,
okay,
I
yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
But Lur had me,
Lur
Lur took me on a journey. Me.
Sorry. And the guy that's doing the narrating, at the beginning
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end, yeah,
cold
great.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Dirty Dancing's 2,
Ooh.
and BRB Block is 3, and honorable mention is Alcohol.
Alcohol was a good track, man.
It is.
Shout out Frenzy on that one.
Yeah, shout out Prince.
Big time.
Yeah,
big time.
big shout out.
Next thing on the list, quick one. Nux is releasing Alpha House on the 6th of May 2022.
The album, right?
For the concert, to be honest.
It's the
Yeah.
album.
Yeah, the album.
It's the album, but I'm not sure how I feel about it.
But the album coming out.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm not sure
Why?
because this isn't his first body of work coming out. He's done a few EPs,
Yep.
and Nux, for me personally,
They
has
weren't great.
struggled to hold a whole body of work. Singles,
I agree.
he can keep throwing
Whack
them,
them out. Yeah.
but a whole body of work, okay, for example,
No,
not
you
trying to
struggled.
do.
You're absolutely right.
I'm not trying to do any comparison, but looking at Frenzies, how it flows. An album's supposed to flow. It's supposed to take you for a journey. This is like an engine that's not ready to start properly.
I heard that.
I didn't like Los Pollos Hermanos.
I didn't like that as well.
I didn't love it, and I saw what he was trying to do. I did like the Breaking Bad reference, but I just was not a fan. And then the other one that he did as well that has Thames on it. Which one is that?
I don't even know, man.
The one that has, I think it's called No, that was a single.
He's
When I say
he's-
Thames, I'm actually talking about the real
Thames.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, Thames. Yeah, that's a great body of work, but I don't know which one it was.
Yeah, I can't remember which one it's called, but yeah, I again, even that one, like, I don't know.
I
man.
hope he proves me wrong because Nux
Yeah.
is a great artist.
Yeah, you guys are going to see him, right?
Yeah,
end of May.
Yeah, and Larry June.
And like,
Yeah, good job.
But I did want to throw in an honorable mention, and that's the Gunner. Gunner, fucking hell.
Gunner's
Gunner's
Colours performance. Have you watched it, Toby?
Colours.
The thing that I love about Gunner so much, yeah, and
You didn't like it? Mad.
I'm comparing, and I shouldn't be doing
is it? Yeah, don't do
I'm
that.
comparing, I
One
shouldn't be
and
doing
two. Do you like the song Private Island?
I wish he would have
That
sang.
is, I don't like the song. Well, I okay. It's not that I
It's
don't like
not a
Private
bad
Island.
intro.
It was just alright. Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a
it was a
song.
good intro. It's just a calm
It's a
song.
song, yeah.
But when you listen to the Colours performance, give it a second to like
Yeah.
get into your brain. And I just feel like the best, honestly, I've been saying this. The best thing about Gunner, like, he's got style. He's sick. I just like
Yeah, his
love him
character
as a person.
is great.
But his voice,
Yeah.
he's actually a very, very good,
Singer.
like he's got a great voice. He's got really good vocals. They're strong. He's got good breath control. He doesn't sound like he's struggling. You know, these artists can't really do what he's doing, but he's really talented.
Yeah, he
learned.
That Colours performance was great.
Yeah, one thing I do like about him is that he doesn't sound different to when he's on the actual song itself live. So
he did amazing. Watch it back. You'll fall in love.
Everything that he's getting right now, he deserves it.
For sure.
He deserves it because I feel like now he's at his peak.
Not his peak.
Gunna's at his peak at the moment.
Not his peak.
Peak? No, I love Gunna.
He's in his prime?
You know when I say peak, you know when I say peak, I'm talking about what he could be. And when you say peak, that means you're basically saying, do you feel like what he's got at the moment, he could become an all-time great based on this?
But the thing is like Drake.
Yeah, so he's not his peak then.
No. But
maybe his peak just isn't all-time greatest.
You don't think he can become an all-time? I feel like he can ultimately become all-time great of his generation.
No, he couldn't.
For me personally,
I don't think
he couldn't. He'll be someone. He'll be a go in the generation, but he's not going to be. It's like Drake. Drake
is all-time great of his generation.
No, but Drake has released. Listen,
wait, let him get there.
Drake has released bodies of work. He's released great bodies of work. But at that point, it was his peak. Not saying that he couldn't do it. He could have done better.
Yeah, I see what you're trying to say.
When he released that body of work, which one was the one that we were talking about?
Basically, he's at the top. Views? What are you talking about?
Last year,
was it Views?
2 years ago.
CLB? What are we talking about?
No, there was one project that we spoke about a while ago that was like, that was his peak. And now...
Oh, nothing was the same?
Yes, that was his peak. Not saying that, okay, it wasn't great or anything, but that's it. That's your peak.
I don't think you can... I don't think
that was Drake's peak though, man.
But I'm even trying to go back to Gunna. I don't think you can say that for him because... I feel like you'll have to see bodies of work that come after this point to be able to say that was his peak.
Of course, yeah.
Because if everything up to now has been good, then are you really at your peak or are you still going up?
Well, to be honest, right now, I feel like his peak was DS3.
Serious? You don't think the projects after that were still on par?
What are we talking about in terms of peak? Are we talking about in terms of quality or in terms of popularity?
Peak is obviously when you get to the top and then you start to drop off. Has he started dropping off at any point?
Oh, I don't think he's at. Well, he's currently at his peak. Then
he's currently at his peak.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't really say that because if the next project that he brings out is still up there, then his peak has just lasted his whole career then.
No, but that's the thing with Drake. No, but the thing is your peak can last for a bit. Like Drake's peak lasted for what?
Drake was at his peak for about 7 years.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But then you started to notice when he dropped off, right?
Yeah,
we have
at the time when he was making
what Toby's saying is because he hasn't dropped off yet, we can't say that he's at his peak now.
Yeah, at the time when Drake was doing that project, you couldn't say that was his peak because you didn't know him.
You don't know what
his bad side is. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like you can. I feel like you can say he's in his prime right now.
Yeah, that's it. He's in his prime, and I have heard bad from Gunna. I've heard bad.
Not.
Okay. Anyway, Sha.
Yeah.
What's next?
That's it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, man.
I think that brings us on to our topic for today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Feel like it's going to be a lengthy one.
Yeah.
How can I say this in a friendly way?
Basically.
But it's time to talk about the elephant in the room.
Yeah, man.
We are going to be talking about the Oscars.
Where is it? Chat
okay.
Shit, get bang.
We are going to be talking about the Oscars, but we don't want this to be a Clubhouse discussion.
Definitely not.
We want this to be... We want to dive a little deeper.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Okay, cool. So straight in, let's go in with the Clubhouse questions. Okay. First of all, we all know what happened, yeah? Who do you think was in the wrong?
Wait, do people know what we're talking about?
Everyone knows what we're talking about. Okay,
man.
the only thing that happened at the Oscars.
Yeah, we know.
Shit, get back.
So who was wrong?
Yeah.
Both parties are wrong.
Lindy.
But big time. Do you know what that means, by the way?
No.
You get smacked in your ass.
Oh.
Wow. So both people are wrong. But they were both wrong from different perspectives.
Yeah.
Chris Rock was wrong for calling Will Smith's wife G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
But the thing is, honestly, with the way she's been disrespected,
we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Who's wrong?
But yeah, Chris Rock was wrong for that because she's got alopecia.
Yeah.
And he shouldn't have said that joke.
Okay.
And Will Smith was obviously wrong for slapping him on stage because he was frazzled.
Yeah.
Okay. He was.
That's my point. He was. When Kesi showed me how frazzled he was,
I've seen everything after and it was very sad. I saw the video of him when he was walking away and it was like, he was like, what the heck just happened?
Do you know what Kesi gave me, it obviously, I don't know his background and stuff, but you know when someone has been bullied that young and then they're reliving being bullied.
Oh, that's what it looked like?
That's what it looks like.
I heard something else about him that supposedly he is a kind of, he's got this thing where he doesn't know how to read a room and it's actually a disability, I believe.
Yeah, so he's got non-verbal, I can't remember what it is, but it's like a communication issue where like he can't necessarily catch on to social cues, and even if he's like said something that might upset you, he might not catch on straight away. So essentially, people are saying that he's on the spectrum. I don't really know if that's confirmed, but either way.
But that's the thing. Even though I heard about that, I was like, does that really like take away from what he did? Because in the end, you're still cussing someone's what's the word I'm trying to think of? You're
not disability, but like
her condition.
Oh yeah,
you're cussing the condition, right?
Yeah.
So I agree. They're both in the wrong, really and truly. I feel like Will Smith, for me personally, for sure, is more on the wrong side. Yes, for sure. But yeah, they're both in the wrong.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I think the same. I think this part is quite simple to say, oh, this person's in the wrong, but that person's in the wrong. But ultimately, I believe that Will Smith is in the wrong. If I had to pick a side, I think Will Smith was right. Really, what he did was really out of line.
So, how would you guys have handled this situation?
How would I have handled it?
If I was who?
If you was Will Smith, because obviously that's the main role.
Yeah.
If you was Will Smith, how would you have handled that situation?
As in Will Smith take the victim as you find him, kind of Will Smith. This is what he's like. You're in the same situation.
You're in the same situation.
Exact same scenario.
How would you?
And he's made the G.I. Jane joke.
And you, Toby, how would you handle the situation?
I'm not getting up.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not getting up.
Me neither. But I'll come
after you after.
Yeah, I'll pull your.
Don't worry, you're gonna see me after, but I ain't gonna do it live on TV.
Yeah, no. Yeah, what about you? How can I say this?
You're gonna do chat shit get banged, aren't you?
No, I wouldn't.
That's the thing.
You know I'm not the type of person to do it.
I think that's very nice behaviour. No, I think that's really nice behaviour.
It is very wild.
To be honest, knowing you and the way that you are, I do believe that you would have. Yeah, I do believe that.
No, but I think,
or maybe you would have got there and someone would have dragged you.
I have to hold his leg like this.
You would have dragged down.
Yeah, someone would have dragged you back.
I have to hold his leg like this.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Toby just whisper me. You don't need to do that.
But let's.
I'm dead so talking to you. Relax yourself. Did you see that? It's like, please, just calm down.
But let's talk about the situation. Yeah? Let's actually really talk about the situation.
Yeah.
Do you know how mad it is that someone made a joke and you didn't like what they heard? Granted, the thing about Chris Rock is that he's been going for Will Smith and Jada for years.
Wow. So it's
has it actually
for 10 years, for about 10 years.
Even
so much so, Will Smith and Jada asked him before the Oscars not to talk about them, not to make any jokes about them.
Yeah, right.
He actually said that.
Okay.
And he made the joke anyway.
And he went for them with the August Alsina thing as well.
Yeah.
Not Alstina.
Yeah, I don't know his name. I don't
Lord
give a
have
shit.
mercy.
August, shout out to him. Shout out to August
Alstina.
Yeah, but no, yeah. So he's been going for them for a while, him and their family for a long time. So I do understand the pent up aggression, but we all know that he did that as a result of all the dragging
100%
that he's been getting from other people.
What?
Not just from Chris Rock.
build
as
up,
in
like,
the
too much has been going on.
As in Will Smith did all that. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about. So still on topic of Chris Rock, right? I heard something else about Chris Rock that he got shut down by Jada a long time ago.
Oh, really?
And there might be some sort of this is why he's been coming at them, because it's like he never got to get with Jada.
No, Jada's a problem, man.
We get into Jada later on. Don't worry, we'll get into
Jada's
Jada.
a problem.
But this is what I heard about Chris. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's facts.
Knowing Jada,
Man said no, you don't know her.
Well, we know what we know in the public eye then.
What do you know about her?
That she's out here doing red room
and
she's chatting
and
shit.
she still wants
What,
Tupac.
that she was in an open relationship?
No, chatting shit.
She still wants Tupac.
No, I'm sorry.
How
No,
does she still want
it's
to
not
get
she's
man?
in an open relationship.
You man are
She's
outrageous.
disrespecting the matrimonial household.
What do you mean?
The
But how can they
family.
disrespect the matrimonial
She still
household
wants
if they're in an
Tupac.
open relationship?
That's bullshit.
No,
What
no.
open relationship is this?
No.
Fuck out of here.
No.
Oh, because Astina.
No, but that's the thing. What Kesi's saying is
Fuck outta here with that
no,
nonsense.
but the thing is, let me tell you something.
Do it.
No, let me tell you something, yeah. 5 or 6 years ago,
Oh.
5 or 6 years ago, when I figured out that they were in an open relationship, I said to myself,
Suss it out.
I didn't suss it out. He said it. Will Smith said it.
Oh.
Will Smith said it. Will Smith said it, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh boy, you fucked up.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. Oh boy,
You thought you were strong.
fucked up because now August fitted in the jar.
Doing his auto-tune voice.
And honestly, I don't know how that relationship is going right now, because from what I was hearing in the conversations and what everyone's been saying and what he's been saying, he said he's been giving her the best dick she's had. So Will Smith ain't doing shit.
Okay. I'm really confused by this discourse.
I'm not
It's
gonna lie.
fuck shit. No, because their relationship is toxic.
Yo.
This is complete fuck shit.
Shall I tell you what was even madder though? I also saw something else. I'm not sure. Instagrams are terrible. You guys are bad. I saw an article. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but supposedly Jada came out and said, if I was war, I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
She's a fucking arsehole.
If she did that,
she's an arsehole. That's true.
It wasn't confirmed. That's not confirmed.
Okay.
No. But the thing is, I know Jada could say that.
I will actually, take ultimate snack.
Tobi.
I'll eat myself up. Taking a piss.
If
out of everything, you're gonna come out and say that.
And the thing is, and do you know what?
That's the.
How can I say this in a
I've got to
friendly
leave.
way?
I've got to leave.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. That's mad.
And do you know what? Yeah, when Will hears that, this is Will's face.
And then I kill myself.
No, he won't even kill himself because I know he has suppressed so much emotion.
That is the final straw.
There's no final straw for him because he's laying
Swallowing
his bed.
himself. Yeah.
Tobi,
God.
he is a shell of himself.
Oh, not a shell.
He's behind his eyeballs.
You know those Russian doll things.
Yes, that's exactly it. And there's like 70 in there. There's 70 shells
You
in
open it
there.
up, then he's there in the middle.
After what? By the time you figure him out, you're in like 2020. What's it called? This guy is done out. I'm sorry,
Oh, Will,
but I
man.
love Will because he's such a great actor, and I think he uses that as therapy.
Okay, let's come back to
Please,
the cook of the Jews.
we've got to Clubhouse now.
So when we're talking about this situation, because what he did was that he heard something that his wife did not like.
Yeah.
Got up there and slapped the guy that said it, sat down and was giving it the rah-rah, yeah?
We need to also point out that he was laughing.
Before.
A very important point to make.
That's a big point.
Which tells me, like, if I'm being honest, yeah, I just feel like Will Smith and the whole slapping and keep my wife's name out your mouth, which is so performative.
Very.
And I'm sorry, I'm not buying it.
It was super performative.
It was very, very performative, and because it was performative, that makes it even more problematic. Because if you were to go at, if someone said something wild about any of you guys, yeah, and I go up and I slap them, yeah, that is out of passion. You're not even doing that out of passion. You went to do it because you felt like, right,
I
enough.
need
I need to show
the
whatever.
muscle.
Yeah. I need to get my shit off in front of everybody. That's disgusting to me.
Yeah.
Do you know what? When I was reading the whole scenario, yeah, and I saw that he was laughing, and then everything changed, I noticed that he was laughing.
The camera panned away.
Yeah.
Went back to Kristen and came back to them.
Yeah, and then I saw Jada going like,
She was like rolling
Yeah,
her eyes.
yeah.
About it.
Then I think Will probably saw that and was
Yeah.
like, okay, I have to do something.
And this
Yeah.
is why it's a problem, because now he's at a point here where obviously their marriage and their relationship is theirs, but from the outside looking in, it looks like you're at the point where it's like you have to do whatever you possibly can to show your wife that you're man enough to look after her. And if that's the way you feel like you have to express yourself to show you're man enough,
Lord.
that's a problem.
Yeah, I can't even speak to that because I can't speak to that, yeah. But I do feel like that one, like one of the again, like we just sound like we're gossiping. I'm just quite conscious of that.
We do.
But when I had watched the Red Table Talk with Jada when she was talking about her marriage to Will, one of the interesting things that she said is that one of the challenges that she dealt with is that Will was just doing things that he felt like she wanted, and that was something that they struggled with for a really long time. This incident, again, you can't speak to because you don't know who did what, but if a man is laughing, people were saying, oh, he was laughing awkwardly, you hear an awkward joke, you don't know what to do with yourself. I do that sometimes.
Yeah,
I laugh when I
everyone
shouldn't,
does.
whatever. But he was laughing with all his teeth. He was having a great time.
Yo.
And then he looked to Jada, and then all of a sudden he had this strength and nothing was funny anymore.
Yeah.
So to me, that is very performative.
Yeah.
And when we get into that level of, okay, I need to show up and show out for this, that opens a whole new door. Like literally 2 days ago, there was a stand-up show. What's it called? Stand-up comedy show.
Yeah.
It was like a stand-up comedy show in Atlanta, and there was someone that was making jokes about T.I. T.I. was in the crowd. He took the mic and shut the thing down.
Serious.
That was 2 days ago. So what we have now, like what now shift that we've opened when we allow things like this? Oh yeah, he was protecting his whatever. Like it was assault, cuz
But do you know what?
it was assault.
Yeah, technically it was assault.
Not technically, it was.
It was definitively
it was.
assault.
It was. But do you know what? Yeah. Do you think Chris Rock crossed the line? Because I'm gonna give you guys another scenario. You know, back in the days, where you're like, someone deserves to get banged if they say your mum.
Yeah, you chat shit, get banged.
That's
Well,
it.
This is where you got to make a clear distinction, right? Because that was purely playground in the streets kind of stuff, right? Chat shit, get banged is not something you take into the working world. This is not
Into
something.
civilization.
This is we're talking
That's what
about
I'm
actual
saying.
civilization.
Yeah.
We're being
I heard that. I had to think about it.
we're not barbarians. This is not the streets. We're not out here doing snitches get stitches.
Yeah,
this is
I agree.
work.
I agree. But then also, actions have consequences.
That's a fact.
So where do we draw the line?
Well, this is the thing. But that's always been the case, though. Actions have always had consequences, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go slap my boss because he said something I don't like.
I'm not gonna lie. There was one altercation that just came into my mind. Yeah, I think it's when I was working in Sphere. Yeah, and I must have had an altercation with someone. They tried to fuck me up on a project.
Yeah.
And I basically said to them, and I'm happy that I didn't get sacked. But I said to them that, if we went in the office and you was on road, I would bang you in the face.
You can't do that. You can't fall out of character.
Yeah, no, I was like...
And what did they say to you?
They just went silent.
That's a
HR
when
a black man is well, technically, when a black man says it's like...
when anyone says it's black.
No, but I was like...
but...
No, because it got that person frustrated me. I was like, fam, if we were outside of work, like it's long for you.
That's a HRable offense. You can't do that shit.
No, but I'm thinking about it and I was like, I shouldn't have done that. Thank God.
Foresight's a big thing. Thank God,
thank God I've now moved up in this world and I now have to.
But the thing is, with the situation, it goes back, for me personally, it goes back to the situation with Kevin Hart. And Kevin Hart's a comedian, and he said something about the LGBTQ community, which basically got him finished. And his point of view at that time, if I remember clearly, was he's a comedian, and obviously comedians' jobs are to basically, to make jokes and make fun of real life situations.
Oh yeah.
So the issue that I have here now is, historically, we've allowed comedians to constantly take the piss out of people. I mean, when they're at their stand-up comedy shows and there's people, they take the piss out of people in the front row or whatever. They make jokes. This is what they do. They make jokes.
Yeah.
So the fact that Will Smith has got up now and gonna slap him because he made a joke, it now becomes an issue where comedians are probably looking at him like, okay, cool. So what do I do? Where's my livelihood's going to essentially go if I can no longer make jokes anymore?
Yeah, but
and people can't accept them for what they are.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah, you're a comedian.
Yeah.
And like all what is it? All bets are off. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know that the person in the front row is bold because they have just recovered from cancer.
See now,
would you make a cancer joke?
Number one. Let's go back to context. I wasn't aware that Chris Rock knew that she had alopecia,
but he was.
But that's the thing. I didn't know at first.
Okay, even
but
if
now
you
that
didn't,
I do know
even
about
if you
that,
didn't,
you don't bring it up.
But even if you didn't, would you bring it up?
What if I saw a bald person in the front row? Of course, that's a joke.
I don't think I would.
If you see a bald person in the front row, you're gonna make a joke.
You're not like a comedian, so like you're just saying like if I'm Michael and I make jokes, like you. Just
No.
If you had no idea that the person in the front row had cancer,
it's not a wild thing to see a bold person and make a G.I. Jane joke.
Yeah.
That's not wild.
And that's my thing.
But that's not wild. But what is wild is knowing that someone has a condition and making a joke about it. Yeah. It's not acceptable. It's just not acceptable any which way. But yes, it's not even or less acceptable, but it is unacceptable for Chris to make a joke.
Yeah.
But then again, like what you just said, where do we draw the line? To me, I feel like illnesses and like, even with Kevin Hart was absolutely in the wrong.
He was definitely in the wrong for that joke.
Because his joke was homophobic.
Yeah.
And so if anyone was to make a slavery joke in front of me, it's not acceptable.
Yeah.
So there are certain jokes where, as much as people are saying, "Oh, it's ruining things for comedians. Comedians need to make jokes. There is a way to be funny and not be malicious or be a bigot or be racist or whatever. There is a way to do it.
I think straight away, there's boundaries.
There's boundaries.
When it comes to this, there's boundaries.
Everyone wants to act like to have a good time. You have to get rid of boundaries.
Yeah, but
open bum cheeks. You have to do that.
Like, historically, though, we've been, and it's only because over time things have now come to light, which everyone has agreed is not right. Times have changed, exactly.
Yeah.
So historically, when they're looking at the Richard Pryors and the Eddie Murphys and Bernie Macs
and what they were used to,
and they would just go in about anything and everything. And it's like, obviously times have changed. You got to move with the times for sure. I completely agree with that. But Chris Rock is a student of their time. So he's coming into a situation where he's like, this is what I'm used to. This is what I've been built on. This is all I know. It's like Cat Williams coming to the stage. This is all I know. This is what I built on. This is what, for me to come and change right now would mean it's the end for me.
I don't think so, because you adapt. This is what makes you good
at
what you do.
Some people can adapt, some people don't.
But the thing is, what I do want to point out is because why don't people go at Dave Chappelle?
For what?
They did though.
No. But Dave Chappelle,
his Netflix special got mad backlash.
But the thing is, Netflix still.
So what are you trying to say?
There's no filter for Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, but like Toby said, he
got mad backlash. And he said in the show that he doesn't care. So it's whether you care or not. He said in the show he doesn't care.
My thing is that, yeah, I just feel like it was just in poor taste. Like, to me, there was malice there.
Oh yeah,
I would push to say
he's
that
got
there was
gripe.
malice
He's got a gripe there.
With what has come out now, yeah.
There's context. There are layers. He's been asked not to talk about them, and he said, "I'm going to do it anyway."
Yeah.
You're cruising for a bruising.
For sure.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it's a shame that it happened. And if he chose to press charges, I would say, so it go.
Yeah,
But
it's the repercussion of
whatever.
doing it, innit?
But then I think about like people like Charlemagne, who is a presenter, and he talks a lot of shit on his station.
Yeah.
And you know, Birdman came in and did whatever.
Yeah.
I think
People have
he's
threatened
stopped doing that,
to.
haven't he?
Huh?
He stopped talking wild on the microphone now, I feel like.
No,
Nah, he's
not as
still-
much.
no.
He's still he's in his therapy bag right now, so
Oh,
he
is
likes wishing blessings and healings on
Okay,
everyone.
cool.
So
Yeah.
that's fine. But yeah, he's still like talking his shit, and he's not afraid to say things. He's been beat up a couple of times.
So,
Yeah. He's spoken about
Really?
he's spoken about how he's been rushed a few times
Wow.
because of like things that he said on radio. So is it a thing where it's like with comedians they just have to accept that this is like an occupational hazard? Like if you talk shit when you come outside, this is just something that you have to expect.
oh, guaranteed.
Me personally, I feel like, look, like we said before, if you're a comedian and you know times have changed, you adapt. That's it. Like if you don't want to, it's because you've actually made a decision that you don't want to.
So basically saying that though, is that basically saying it's okay for people to go and react to do whatever they want to the
Do you know
comedian
what?
because of what they said?
That is. Do you know what? Yeah.
That's where it gets
That's
fuzzy.
where it gets
very fuzzy.
techie because in these situations now, yeah, I just have to assume everyone is mad. That's
true.
That's what it is.
That's true.
And you don't know how people's how emotional intelligent they are. Some people, you can sit down in that situation and be like, okay, cool. You said this.
Yeah.
You know, after the show is done, you're fucked. There's some people that can't handle themselves like that. And like we said before with Will Smith has gone through over the past 3 years alone.
Yeah.
Even lockdown seriously fucked him. Like from us hearing everything that's been going on with him, and then this is now happening, and then on this main stage, the Grammys is a big thing. On this main Oscars, thank you. Oscars is a big thing. On this main stage where millions of people are looking, and you're coming for my wife. You're coming for my wife on the stage. It's long. Like obviously, like him, he broke. He broke.
I mean, we can't. This is the one thing that I was even when I was looking at everything that was coming out after. Yeah, I had to be careful because we can't actually say exactly what he was going through at that point. But as you're completely right, everything that we've seen over the past couple of years that's happened with him and his family is like, for me, it's understandable. It's understandable that he could react that way. But
Yeah.
I think going back to comedians and them accepting this occupational hazard situation, yeah, I genuinely feel like that's just how it is. Because as you said, you can't basically start dictating how people should react to situations and be saying, oh yeah, that person shouldn't have done that. Well, you don't know their mindset, but you know what you said to them.
Yeah.
And you should, as you said, take everyone as mad people.
Yeah.
Everyone's mad. And whatever they do is their reaction. Whether they go to jail or whether they get charged for what they did, that's their own business. But whatever they've done and reacted to you in that time,
Yeah.
is for them to do. Like that's their own business.
I don't know. I think it's tricky business with us saying for every action there'll be consequences. And I think it's also very tricky for us to say, okay, well then like comedians, you just need to make sure that you just don't talk about this, you don't talk about that.
Can't.
Because there will always be a way for someone to be offended. Like always. Even if you're not a bigot, like there will always be a way, there will always be someone that will feel
Some type of way.
yeah, some type of way, or feel excluded or feel picked on or whatever.
Yeah.
So there is a worry there about like what it means for comedians and jokes and whatever.
Yeah.
But my thing is that in the midst of all the jokes that I'm making, do you mean to tell me that as I open my mouth, I have to prepare for someone to feel warranted to bang me?
Yeah.
But the thing is, right? If the joke was single-handedly, context aside, it was just about Jada having alopecia and he made a joke about her being bald.
Yeah.
Do you think that would warrant him to get up there and smack her?
It depends.
To smack him?
No, do you
Because
know
to me, the answer is no.
Yeah.
Do you know?
It's like context aside, none of the other stuff, none of the red table talk stuff, just G.I. Jane, she's got alopecia, da-da-da. Would that warrant the slap that happened?
Do you know what? It really, me personally, it's also another great area because it depends on how much that person feels. There's some people in this world, that you can't chat shit.
But does that make it acceptable?
I don't care about people's personality. Is it
it
right for that single-handed, like that joke?
Yeah.
That single joke.
Does it warrant that response?
Does it warrant that response?
All right, cool. On that main stage, it doesn't.
So
The
even
answer
outside,
is no.
Outside, if some
I know the point that you're trying. No. Wait, sorry. I know the point that you're trying to make. But what I'm saying is, in the context that we are in, which is the Oscars, with the people that they are, which is celebrities, if someone made that joke on that stage, do you think it is right to do that? No. If we're in ends and we're in a playground because we're in school, someone says that, of course.
Don't do that.
If we're in uni,
the thing is,
the point that I'm trying to make is that in different places, the context is different. I've never been in a fight before. If someone says something like that about my family members, I might fight them. If I was at work, I definitely wouldn't fight them.
Okay.
If I'm at home, I might fight them. If I'm at school, I might fight them.
But that's the thing. That's the context I brought. I said on the main stage, no.
But I'm saying that the only context that we are focusing on
main stage.
is the example of the Oscars. No. And then that calls into question a whole nother thing around Will took out the anger of all the stuff he's gone through, all the corn he's received online, all of the whatever, Red Table, August Alsina, and he put that on Chris Rock. And that's out of line. You cannot do that.
It is. But same thing for Chris Rock, in a sense that, okay, if someone's in the limelight, okay, I'm a comedian, I know because Will Smith shit's out there. If I know someone's been going through a lot of shit, I wouldn't come for that person.
That's because you're being excessively kind. That is not something that you need to do in order to do your job effectively.
Maybe.
If you're a comedian, you don't say, do you know what? He's had a hard time. Let me take it easy. No, OJ Simpson was on the run, so you need to make a joke about OJ Simpson being on the run from the police.
That one's a bit different.
Why is it different?
That was a bit
different.
Why
is it different?
Because that nigga killed that person.
But the point that I'm trying to make is that art imitates life, right? In order for the joke to be funny, you have to make the joke about something that's happening in real life. I.e., now, if we're supposed to make a joke and we make a joke about Serena Williams' husband cheating on Serena, we wouldn't find it funny because he has not cheated. But if we now talk about cheating within Will Smith and Jada, there's a joke there, there's a running thing there. That's the way that it will be funny. We know that's how jokes work. So there's no way that he's gonna say, do you know what, he's had a really hard time, I better not pick on that one thing that I know will make people laugh. That's how jokes work.
I hear it.
So it's not right. My thing is that Will Smith used that as a way to take out whatever anger he had, and that's out of line. Cannot do that.
I hear it.
And so what happens next from that? Like, what punishment does Will Smith deserve?
That's what I was going to ask you guys.
Well,
so the way everyone's been acting, what was you going to say?
I was just going to continue with the question. But
so based on what's going on as a result of what's happening, obviously he's received a lot of backlash.
Yeah, a couple films have been put on pause. And else.
Do you feel like he deserves that?
I think the only person that needs to bring anything against him is Chris Rock.
Yeah, I hear that.
But we're in the age of cancellations, right? We're in the age of everyone else reacting to a specific person's situation.
Do you know what?
That's the way I look at it personally.
Yes. And normally I'm not really for the cancel train, but sometimes the way that you'll feel the pain is in your pocket. Fair. And when we think about, like, the example that came to my mind is, like, when someone is racist and you draw them out for being racist, like, you know, when they fuck around in shops and accuse you of whatever, you put their picture up and then they lose their job.
Yeah.
The only way that they'll feel the pain is if they lose their job. They don't feel pain when you put the video up. They don't feel pain when people are saying things. They feel the pain when you lose your job and people say you can't work here because you have showed racist tendencies. And sometimes that is what you need to feel to know that what you've done is out of line. It's not enough for you to just write on notes and say, I'm sorry to the Academy. Like, you actually have to feel the consequences of your actions. And even though Will Smith is like, you know, chat shit, get bangs, that's like something that we apply and it makes sense and you can't blame him, whatever else. He really slapped a whole person on live TV. Like, that's really, really out of line.
Yeah.
That's really out of line.
It's true. I mean, jokes aside, it is out of line. It definitely
really is out of line. Like, it's
disrespectful. It's disrespectful.
And if, like, I know that we shouldn't really, because context is important, but let's say genders had changed and Will had slapped a woman for saying that. What's that really unfunny white woman? What's her name? Amy Schumer. If Amy Schumer had made that joke, would he have done that?
No, of course not.
Right. But if he had done, what would have happened?
Oh, he's done it.
Yeah, he's done.
He's going to prison.
He's going to prison.
the assault applies the same way. I know they're two men.
It's an ego thing.
The assault, that's exactly what it was. It was an ego trip.
Yeah.
Because that whole keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth thing was even very performative.
That was very corny. And the thing is, someone did say something to me where they're like, you got to remember, this is the Oscars and they're all actors.
Exactly.
So everything that I saw there, because that whole scene for me, it was like,
you have to take it with a pinch of salt. Yeah.
I don't even know how serious that is.
It was ego.
It definitely is ego. And the only thing for me that actually brought it back and made me realize that it was real was the fact that
Chris Rock was stumbling.
When Chris Rock was stumbling, but also the fact that all of this stuff is happening to Will now. That's the only stuff that made me feel like this is actually real because people are actually taking it seriously.
Yeah, because when you sent it to me originally, I thought it was like it's fake.
I had to watch it. You know, I
didn't see the slap because the slap was a mid slap.
I watched it for like 20 minutes before I sent it to you because I had to make sure that this was actually legit.
I want to understand how he got so much power in that mid slap.
But did he get much power? Because
it didn't look like
his hand went back.
But it didn't look like it connected.
It went like this. It went all the way back. There was like a mid stop here.
He caught it here. Yeah.
But it's the thing. I thought that Chris Rock like dropped back a bit. I didn't.
No, he got that full.
He got it, but then Chris Rock really went like.
Yeah, and he was like, "I've just been slapped."
Yeah. He really got the shit slapped out of him.
I'm not gonna lie, because when Kesi
baby powder.
Yeah, it was bad. Because when Kesi showed me the video, I'm not gonna lie, that's when I actually felt like, damn.
Yeah.
Because on that stage, he couldn't finish off his lines. Well, he just said, just roll the camera.
Yeah, because he was flustered because he had just been assaulted on live TV.
Slapped on TV.
You've actually just been assaulted on live TV.
Yeah.
I think maybe because the word assault sounds really harsh.
Yeah.
But he was really assaulted on live TV. Yeah. And I had this conversation with a couple of other people like online and stuff, and a lot of them were saying like, we think that we live in this Sorry, I was just thinking, did I press record?
I mean,
it's too late now.
We're literally at the end.
Nope, there's nothing you can do. See your ass down.
Yeah, like people were saying that, we think that we live in this utopian society where you can just like do things and like there are no whatever you can.
It's true.
Whatever, but actions have consequences, and I hear that. But we still live in a civilized society, even if people don't always play by the rules. If we just say, fuck it, I don't care, actions have consequences, I'll run my thing, jungle justice. Yeah. Like, what happened?
But we also got to remember that we also live in a time where really and truly, as a people, and I'm not going to lie, I won't accept anyone that's sitting there saying that, oh no, it doesn't happen here, it doesn't happen there. You there's context to everything, and there's different spaces which accept certain things. Okay. We're not all stupid, we're not all dumb, we're not all blind to things. We know in certain spaces, certain stuff like this is okay, and we know other places stuff like this is not okay. And we know that between certain groups, stuff like this is okay. So, for example, if it was two friends that were talking, and then one of Michael's boys said that to Michael slapped his friend, everyone within that group was going to be like, that's okay.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it won't be okay if it's a random person.
Yeah, I just think
Will Smith and Chris Rock have a history.
Yeah,
they're pretty much friends, I believe. I think it's fair enough to say
friends,
that.
No.
They've done movies together, done everything. I mean, I don't know how.
Have they done movies?
They've done a movie.
They've
together.
done a show together for sure. They definitely did Fresh Prince together a couple of times.
So I don't think it's too far to say that they are friends. So
they've got some sort of history
in that relationship there. When putting it in the context of you and a friend and you slapping a friend, then that will seem acceptable.
No,
right?
I take the friendship shit out of it, but the context, I think the history there, whether it's been friendly or not, there has been a level of context to the point that Will Smith had to vocalize him not wanting Chris Rock to make any jokes. And at the very least,
we need to acknowledge that as well. The fact that someone has told you,
that's big,
not
and
to,
you said no,
and you've done it.
Big.
That then is like
it opens the floor because I told you not to do it.
That's it. So Will Smith. What he did was very bad.
Yeah, and we're not condoning assault.
No, of course. But at the same time, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I've already told you not to do it.
Yeah, you still went and did it.
And you still went. That means you have no regard.
Yeah,
that's a violation.
I actually told you. I actually told you.
Yeah.
But it doesn't condone what he did. But at the same time, you're asking for it.
I also think as well, and we don't really have time, so maybe we should whatever. But I am interested in having this discussion with you guys, but just also in general around the results and the consequences that Will's facing now. Like he said, I've seen at least 3 or 4 shows that have been cancelled, including Bad Boys 4, which really should have never been in production.
I'm happy that's
I mean, goodbye and good riddance for good. But I feel like there's been a massive reaction. A lot of celebrities have been massively triggered, and I feel like it's because they had this version of Will Smith that was this palatable, good black man that doesn't really have any trouble. He's got a nice little family. He's not been violent. He hasn't been arrested. He's just been a good, happy-go-lucky, joker, nice black guy that they can just enjoy. And he showed something that took away that image, and all of a sudden there was a massive uproar.
Yeah.
I think it's bullshit.
Like someone can't make a mistake.
I think.
And there was literally that comedian Louis C.K., the ginger guy.
Yeah.
That there's been mad rape allegations over the last few years. Bare of them.
Look,
no uproar for him.
Him, the guy that you know, that guy that everyone hates, that he thinks he's the ultimate man. That therapist, or his name is that
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, him. He was chatting shit about Will Smith.
I saw.
Yeah, calling it imp or something like that. But the thing is about him, mate, you've been chatting shit for the longest.
It's just so weird. Like,
it's very weird. I feel like Hollywood and that celebrity stuff is like like as soon as you have done something which
that breaks the mold of what they thought that you were.
They're gonna turn their backs on you.
Even Steve Harvey.
They're all actors.
Steve Harvey was chatting shit as well. But
actors.
mate, like we know you've had your fuck shit. So.
Yeah, but it's always a chance for them to try and big up their career in some sort of way, because now one of them will become the leader of protecting people or protecting comedians.
I think that's what it is.
It's like they all got to find a way to jump on the main stage, and that's why I don't take any of them seriously.
Everyone found a way to make it about themselves.
Yeah, it's actually very weird. It's very weird.
Everybody, it was very weird. In any case, fuck Hollywood and them things
Rules.
there. Are we done?
Show us the money.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, show us the money, but yawn. Are we done?
Yeah.
We're
cool.
done.
Okay, well, thank you guys for tuning in, everybody. It's been a long couple of weeks. We've missed y'all.
Yes,
man.
Doing the 2 weeks is tough in that we don't get to speak every week, but I think the quality of the content.
Yeah, we'll start. I think they're getting better, to be honest.
Yeah, and I feel like with the things that we've got planned, like fortnightly episodes makes a lot more sense. So, guys, that brings us to the end of this week's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 102 of Hype and Then Some. You can find us everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all by searching Hype and Then Some. 1 word or 2 words. You'll find us either way. We've got a snazzy new logo, snazzy new branding. Hope you love it. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel at Hype and Then Some. We have got more original content coming there very, very soon. The aim, actually, no, we're not going to talk about the aim, but just look out for what we've got planned in it coming soon. And let us know in the comments or like in our DMs. We welcome it all. What guests you'd like to see, what kind of content you'd like to see, any suggestions that you have for the pod or otherwise. A big shout out to Yusuf as well. We still need to send you the stickers. I have not forgotten. It's on me. That's on my to-do list, so just leave that with me. Do we have any other business?
No, man. This is episode 102 and we are Hype and Then Some.
We are.